That's all we gotta do.
Wait. So why does it look so dark? The camera. You notice that? Why do I look so dark? You notice that right here?
Something on lighting change. Well, we're live, and Sean's crying about the camera, which I thought looked fine.
What? It just doesn't look. It looks dark. In settings.
Looks fine to me.
Strange. What's up, buddy? We already got someone watching.
Yo, Hamid. Wasn't it recently just your birthday, buddy? I feel like that was you. It was your birthday.
Was that him?
I think it was. He's gonna let us know right now. I think he had a birthday recently. He was like, "Hey guys, give me a shout out. It's my birthday." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem, man. Happy birthday."
Goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness. So, while we're letting the lobby build up and stuff like that, what about those Eagles? LeGarrette Blount. He got signed with the Eagles. Eagles now have legitimate passing game. They have a legitimate running game. So yeah, I mean they have a balanced offense. You know, the only thing I would say question about their offense would be their
offensive line, right?
Yeah, it would be their offensive line.
Yeah, because they brought in Alshon, Torrey Smith. Obviously, we saw Carson Wentz show flashes of greatness last year. I think they got a lot of potential. They needed that downhill runner, which they got. Run between the tackles. So I like it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I definitely like it. We did a video on that already. Actually, we uploaded last night. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. But definitely. What's up, Michael? And let's see. Grade. Who is that? CPME? CP Metro?
Grade the Colts draft.
I loved it because they really helped out their defense. They went and got...
Yeah, they got that corner.
Quincy Wilson. Wasn't it Quincy?
Let's see. Shit. I forgot. The Colts 2017 draft. They got that one...
They got Quincy Wilson, I believe, in the second round, right?
All I know is that they fucking helped out their goddamn defense, which is something they should have. Sean, at first, was saying they should have went offensive lineman, but... Like, I was telling him, I thought their offensive linemen, they've been addressing that for the last few years, and I thought the only problem with them was that they were young as shit. So go defense. And they got Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker, that was a great steal.
I cannot believe he fell to 15th overall.
Well,
I had him going 3rd overall. So, not 3rd overall.
Yeah,
I had him.
Adams
I had Jamal Adams going 3rd overall. That didn't work out.
I think you had Malik Hooker going 5th. Right?
Yeah, to San Diego.
Oh, San Diego?
So,
I thought you had Jets.
Yeah.
No, I liked it because I thought I thought that was great. Quincy Wilson's a great corner, top 10 corner there.
And then you got defensive end.
They really stacked up on their defense, which is going to help out their overall offense, help out.
Because y'all don't
everything, dude.
Yeah, because your offense is except the only thing you guys really got to work on your offense is getting a damn legitimate running game. Yeah. Now I will say this: that Frank Gore, he surprisingly has been amazing.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's alive and kicking, and and surprisingly, he's been really efficient for them last year. But at some point, you got to address that position. But I like what the Colts are going, the direction the Colts are going, and
So Hamid thinks that Eagles will go 16-0. So that's. I'm sorry. That's
16-0. Are you serious? If they go 16-0,
that has to be a joke. He's joking.
If they go 16-0, I'm gonna laugh at Sean all day.
That's not gonna happen. First off, we should.
Too many good teams in the NFC East.
First off, Cowboys. I'm not just saying this. Cowboys going the division again, in my opinion, anyways. Josh, I'm gonna step away because I'm not gonna be biased.
The Eagles are gonna do fine. It's gonna be between them, the Cowboys, and the Giants, and.
Who's gonna win the division?
Oh, I don't know. That's a little too early. Maybe we might do that in a future
That's true.
video.
We'll do a video kind of discussing.
How do you guys feel about RG3 and Colin Kaepernick's rumors going to Seattle. So there's rumors that one of those two guys may be the backup to Russell Wilson, which makes sense because those two guys play a similar style to Russell Wilson, I guess. I would say Kaepernick is definitely...
It's going to be Cap.
Kaepernick, by a mile, is so much better than...
First off,
or more reliable than RG3.
Cap has done it. He's taken his team to...
You know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah. He's taken his team to the Super Bowl, led him to multiple NFC... Huh? What?
No, Hamid said I was just kidding. I know.
Yeah, I know. But he's taken his team to the NFC Championship a couple times, so I like Cap there. Obviously, with the controversy, but that locker room already has so much controversy. I don't think it's going to really matter.
Kaepernick, I think is a fine backup to Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson goes down, they could basically run still their system with Kaepernick, who's going to have some weapons over there to throw to, and not that he can really.
RG3 though, RG3 he's too injury prone himself, man, and
I'll be more. Yeah,
and he's too inconsistent. Ever since he hurt that knee, after his rookie year, he's been really gun shy. Right, he doesn't step into his throws anymore. He favors it, and that's why he's throwing a lot more flat footed, and his passes are way off. Like they're horrible.
I mean, and look, and. I'd be more concerned about their fucking offensive line next year, the Seattle Seahawks. Their fucking offensive line is going to be shit next year. I mean, I don't know what you guys are going to fucking do about that, but
we'll see. Oh, let's see. What does Alejandro say? He says, which college quarterback are you most excited seeing next year?
Shit, I don't fucking know. I don't know shit about
that. It's too early. We haven't even done any research into that, honestly. I know the quarterback that is going to be high on a lot of draft boards is the OU quarterback. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Josh could probably Google it, but I don't know. But yeah, he's...
From where?
OU. The OU quarterback.
OU?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
The top prospect next year is Sam Darnold from USC.
Yeah.
And then you got Josh Rosen from UCLA. Mason Rudolph. Who the fuck knows if any of these guys are actually going to be good next year? But I've heard that the 2018
supposed to be a lot more
QB draft class is going to be stacked next year. But honestly, I don't really watch college football at all. I find it absolutely
We're gonna get him into it.
I find it absolutely boring to watch. I can't get into it. I just don't. So sorry, man. I can't help you out there. Name a sport that doesn't tear the living shit out of your body. I mean, I'd say that doesn't tear the shit out of your body. Fuck.
Well, there is
badminton.
Well, no. So it really depends because it depends on what you consider a sport, right? Pool is a sport. It's on ESPN, right? Shooting pool, billiards. That's a sport.
No. Let's talk about physical sports.
Okay. I'm just saying. No, you gotta clarify though.
No, let's narrow. Narrow it down to
poker is a sport.
Nah, fuck that. And let's narrow it down to like the major sports here in the U.S. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, which sport would you think is the least likely you're gonna fuck up your body? I mean, football, get no way. Basketball
it puts a lot of strain on the knees.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be a fucking goddamn athlete to play that shit. I would say fucking baseball, because soccer, you're running around all goddamn.
Well, yeah, soccer can be dangerous. Baseball, hockey, fuck that.
So I'd say baseball. Well,
yeah, I'd say baseball.
Of the major American sports. Who is the best running back in the NFL? David Johnson now.
Johnson.
Right, I'd say.
Top three, you're going to have David Johnson. Obviously, Le'Veon Bell if he stays healthy. And you have Ezekiel Elliott. Those three guys just take over a game.
Marco says, he's the one who asked about which sport doesn't tear the shit out of your body. And then he says, I will play pro for 1 year, and then you can kiss my raggedy ass. Yeah, I'll play 1 year pro for any fucking sport. Get that money and fucking leave.
What is then CP Metro says realistic expectations for Deshaun Watson?
I think he's gonna do good. He went to the
perfect situation.
Yes, no doubt about it.
Best defense in the NFL. Got a lot of weapons and
Ton of weapons.
What's his fucking?
He's got
DeAngelo Hopkins, right? DeAngelo Hopkins, yeah, Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Will
Fuller.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
He's got Bill O'Brien, who's
Lamar Miller.
He's got Bill O'Brien, who I think is going to take more control next year.
Yep.
He's not going to be, like last year. And you got Lamar Miller, and then they got that rookie that
Deontay Foreman, which I love him out of UT, Texas. He's a beast. So he went to the perfect situation, best weapons available for a rookie quarterback, and that's what you want. You want a run game, a good receiver, and that can help you out even if you don't make the best throw. That's what Hopkins can do, and a great defense.
Marco says you should get the belt for saying poker.
Hey, I'm just stating the facts here.
I got you.
Take it up with ESPN.
How long will Brady continue to play? When he stops playing, will the Patriots still be any good? I can see Tom Brady playing for another 7 years. He says he wants to play for another 7 years. Robert Kraft says he's willing to let him play for 7 years. I believe him. And
why not?
And once Tom Brady is gone and he's retired, if Bill Belichick is still involved in that organization, I have no reason to doubt that they won't be any good. Yeah, even after Tom Brady.
They are set up for success.
They're the best franchise in the NFL and arguably in all of sports. So
I hate to say it because I hate the Patriots, but
Lorenzo, do we remember you? Do we remember Lorenzo? Yeah, we remember you, Lorenzo. We remember from the last stream. Leticia, she says, "Hey guys, what's up, Leticia? What's going on, girl? You're from? I think you're from Texas. She's a Texas girl.
Yeah, she says. I think she's
we're from Texas. So hell yeah, what's up?
What's up,
going
guys?
On?
Expectations for the Bears.
Expectations for the Bears.
I'm gonna sit back and.
I'm actually gonna do a video about what I think the Bears are gonna do this coming up season, but it's good. We have a tough schedule. I mean, our first game out the gate is against the Atlanta Falcons, but then again, I kind of just thinking about it, I think that might be a good game. To get them out of the way, the first game, because they might have a Super Bowl hangover or whatever. They might still be feeling pretty shitty or whatever, or maybe they come in with a chip on their shoulder. Yeah, I don't know.
Atlanta's gonna come out and murder y'all.
But the first game, though, game you never really know what can happen. Yeah, so I think that's the best.
Where is it? In Atlanta?
It's in Chicago.
Okay, y'all have a chance.
So we play. Yeah, we play them, and we play. I believe the AFC North. So I think we're playing Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
Ooh, and that division is getting better, so it got better this offseason.
Yeah, so realistically, I'm saying 5 or 6 wins, and yeah, that's probably best case scenario, and that could get John Fox fired.
It will be John. No, either way, I think I'm pretty much right there with you, Josh. 5, 6 wins. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Why did the Bears take a QB? What about the defensive end, Jonathan Allen? They took quarterback Ryan Pace. Felt that in I think it was a 2015 draft. He had the opportunity, or he wanted to trade up and get Marcus Mariota, but he didn't have enough stock to go get Mariota. So going into this draft, he himself had high expectations for Trubisky. He truly believes that he's going to be a franchise quarterback. So he was not going to make the same mistake again, and he went ahead and pulled the trigger and did what he felt needed to be done to get that franchise QB. And we'll see if it works out. I know at the time I was fucking pissed off. I'm still a little bit pissed off. I'm very nervous, and rightfully so, because us Bears fans do not have a good history with quarterbacks. Come on now. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, Lorenzo, we remember you.
Yeah, you were from our live draft. I remember. That was a blast. Elroy, you're a huge Eagles fan. What do you think about the Eagles? I think we, as a Cowboys fan and Eagles fans, should be excited because our rivalry is going to be phenomenal. Rookie quarterbacks last year, Wentz and Dak, were phenomenal. And we just, 10 years probably we're going to have a great rivalry, if not more, longer?
Yeah.
Got so much upside. The Eagles really stocked up on their defense. They got Barnett, and then they also got Sidney Jones, which I thought was my favorite corner out of the whole draft. Obviously, he's got the Achilles injury, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but I think, man, y'all's defense is going to be even better. Y'all had a pretty good defense last year. And then getting LeGarrette Blount is just solidified, because I wanted y'all to take a running back in the first round, honestly, to complete that offense. But I like how they didn't invest too much in Blunt and wait till next year to maybe get a running back in the next year's draft. So I think y'all are going to be fine.
One team that I would definitely think that could make the playoffs that didn't last year is Tampa Bay.
Oh,
Tampa
they
Bay
should.
Buccaneers are going to be
yeah.
fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
So Leticia, she's from San Antonio, and Hamid is I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry, dude. Is from Houston.
Yep.
So we got some people from Texas,
we got some Texas
man.
guys. We're over here in Austin right now.
We love that shit.
Josh is in Dallas. That's where he lives.
So what about Sidney Jones? The Eagles got a steal.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Oh yeah, they needed that fucking corner.
It was phenomenal. I hate to say it. I love the Eagles.
We
draft,
actually had
man.
them going. McCaffrey going to the Eagles. We thought they were going to get a running back.
I didn't think McCaffrey would go that early. He got taken.
Yeah.
By Carolina Panthers. Oh
Then I thought maybe they were going to get Dalvin Cook because he was available. But they made the right choice in going defense. They also got Derek Barnett. So
that he fell to them. Oh my god.
Derek Barnett, Sidney Jones, adding that to the defense when you've already been taking care of your offense. That's a smart move by the Eagles.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for the Cowboys season, Sean? Now the Cowboys had a 13-game win season last year.
Yeah.
Can they match that or exceed that, or are they going to fucking slump?
I'm gonna do a video about that also. Like Josh is gonna do a video about the Bears. And both of us are actually gonna grade each other's teams.
Cowboys.
All right.
I don't think there's any way they're going to match their 13-win season, especially since last year. No one saw Zeke coming.
Calm down.
I mean, not that no one saw Zeke coming, but he was a leading rusher. No one saw Dak coming, and they had one of the easiest schedules last year.
So let's calm it down.
This year, they're going to have a tough schedule.
Calm it down.
They're not winning 13 games.
I think they will.
I think that the max is 10.
No. So we will win
10, 11 games.
All right.
Whoever wins 12 games, maybe even 11, wins their division.
I think we're going to win 12. 11-12. I'm going to give myself a little wiggle room. Because of this fact. Our offense is still great. We still have... Dak is going to progress. A lot of people don't realize this. I know Dak did phenomenal, but I still don't think he was that great of a quarterback, regarding passing-wise, right? He managed the game really well. He didn't throw the ball down the field that much. Des Bryant was hurt some of the season, so obviously that limited his options in developing that passing game. Now, a whole offseason work, getting on the same page with all these other receivers, Terrence Williams, stuff like that, I think is really going to help. Now, our defense has gotten a lot better. Shut the fuck up, Josh. Our defense got a lot better.
A lot better?
No, listen. So even though we lost Mo Claiborne. Shut the fuck up.
That doesn't... No.
Shut up, Josh.
They didn't.
Yes. This is the reason why. So even though we lost Claiborne, okay, but he was hurt. He didn't really do anything for our defense last year. We lost Brandon Carr, which didn't really... Yeah, he was consistent in a sense that he never missed a game. But I love the corners we got in the draft. Awuzie, he's one of the best tackling corners, and which is key for Rod Marinelli's kind of defense, which you know this, Josh. It's a bend but don't break. So you tackle the guy right after he catches the ball. No yards after catch.
After the teams you guys play next year, y'all going to break a lot.
Anyways, so I think we'll be fine. So that's why I say 11-12. It's hard to always say 13 because we are playing a little bit of a tougher schedule because now we're playing all division winners in the NFC. So it's going to be a lot tougher.
Someone asked, what do you think about Malik McDowell going to the Seahawks? Malik McDowell going to Seahawks, defensive tackle. I thought they should have went offensive line because I thought their offensive line was horrid last year. They were so terrible. They couldn't protect Russell Wilson. Their running backs kept getting hurt, right? So, I thought they were definitely for sure going to go offensive line. Mm-hmm. But they went defensive tackle. They got Malik McDowell, which I guess, fits their, their profile. They're a defensive team. Yeah. And that's what they did. And Malik McDowell, he's no doubt going to be a stud in the NFL. Yeah. He's going to be a monster for them. He's going to create a lot of havoc over there in the NFC West. So, Malik McDowell, he's an awesome defensive player. I thought they were going to go
I think it's. I thought it was good, but yeah,
how do I think Kevin White will do this year? Kevin White... I think will do fantastic if he could just stay healthy.
If he stays
healthy, this dude was a stud, man. I mean, this guy's a huge, big-time receiver. He just needs to be given the opportunity to stay healthy and stay on the field to be able to make the plays happen. So, I like Kevin White, and I still have much hope for Kevin White.
Eagles be 10-6 or better this year. I think y'all will be right around that 10 games win, like 9-10. Just because of this fact that let's not forget that the Giants were right there with the Cowboys last year. Obviously, they're the team that really beat us twice last year. So they have a good team over there. So let's not forget about them. So that's why I put y'all around 9, 7, 10, and 6, which is a good step up, right? And it's going to be, you're going to have to develop Carson Wentz and get him better, but I think y'all got some weapons over there. Y'all got better receivers for him because Jordan Matthews was not cutting it. So I love y'all's receivers now. So
let's see. Every single day, the Eagles said they will go 11-5.
He says Eagles every day. Yeah. All day, huh? How many sacks do you think Taco will get? Man,
enough to give everybody free tacos.
Man, I hope so. Honestly, what I like about Rod Marinelli is he does interchange our D line. He keeps them fresh, so it just varies. Hopefully, he progresses. Taco is he's very raw talent. So every year in college, he got better and better and better. So he didn't start until his very last year. And that's when he actually had 13 tackles for loss. I think 10.5 sacks. Don't quote me on that. I don't have the stats in front of me or my notes, but I know he had over double digits tackles for losses and double digit sacks his last year in college. So if that can progress, if he's got the intangibles, he's got those long arms, he's got quick first step, and that's what we really need. And now it also depends because a lot of people don't realize is pass rush and coverage play a big factor with each other. So if we don't have corners to able to at least make quarterback hold the ball, it doesn't matter how fast he can get there.
I still can't believe you guys fucking landed Taco Charlton.
I thought we both had him, I think, going to Tampa. But obviously O.J. Howard fell to them, and then the rest
How do I
history,
think the Denver Broncos did in the draft, in the offseason in the draft? I think they did. John Elway, I think he did a great job. I mean, some people thought they were going to go quarterback or something like that.
Oh, no, they went offensive line, which I loved.
Yeah, they got the guy that the Seahawks probably should have went after.
Yeah.
Garrett Bowles.
Yeah.
They dressed a balanced effort in the draft.
Yeah.
And trust in Elway.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. I mean, after not giving Osweiler that money and letting him go to Houston,
he looks like a genius.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a genius.
Elway's doing great things over there.
No, before I forget, Lorenzo. So regarding the number of sacks, I'll give you a number. I say I'm gonna go 9.5. I think he's gonna be right on the brink of 10. But we'll see.
So what should the Eagles do with running back now? Well, they have LeGarrette Blunt.
They got LeGarrette Blunt. So
and they have Darren Sproles. They drafted that rookie.
Yeah.
And Ryan Matthews, who I think he's going to be gone. I think they're going to cut his ass.
Why not? He's always injured.
Yep.
No, I think they did great because, like I've said, we said in the video, they didn't invest too much into running backs this year because they feel like they're still good. Darren Sproles is going to last probably another year. LeGarrette Blunt's a downhill runner, so it complements Darren Sproles. Then they didn't invest in LeGarrette Blunt. Only a 1-year contract, so they're not locked into a long term. Wait until next year's draft, maybe get a running back then, or maybe free agency. Maybe another running back comes available in free agency.
The Law, what's up? The Law. Hey, Denver Nuggets fan, what's up? Way too early Super Bowl prediction. I got the Steelers against the Chicago Bears.
He's lying.
New England. Okay, so right off the top of my head,
I'm going a rematch.
Patriots versus Atlanta seems like the most logical choice.
That's
but
the most
no,
logical.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
say New England and Tampa. I'm gonna do a hot take.
Tampa's
Gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Tampa's not gonna go to the Super Bowl. They're way too early.
Tampa's going to the Super Bowl.
Get out of here. No, seriously, I think it's gonna be a rematch because both teams got even better. And first off, Atlanta, I know people are like, well, they didn't do much. They didn't need to do much. Their defense was so young that all their starters last year on their defense were only 1 or 2 year starters. Like they've only been in the league that long. And that's phenomenal. So they're gonna get better. They're gonna be conditioned better. I think they got wore out because they were on the field too much in the Super Bowl. So I think they just got better and better this year. So I love it.
Are the Seahawks Super Bowl contender this year?
Who?
Are the Seahawks a Super Bowl contender? I would say that they're not one of the top Super Bowl contenders, but you can't count out the Seahawks and Pete Carroll.
Yeah, you can't count out that defense.
They're always there.
That defense is still legit.
So I would say yes, but they would be a dark horse as opposed to being like a top
without
contender.
a good offensive line. It's going to be tough for them to sustain it unless that offensive line all of a sudden just gels out of nowhere. You can't have a guy as your left tackle that never really played a snap at left tackle. So it's tough.
B Money says
developing.
It's B Money. What's up? He says Cowboys are going to regress this season. Bet. Yeah, absolutely agree with you.
Maybe.
Who do you guys think is going to be the bust of the year? I'm assuming he's meaning the NFL. Who's going to be a bust this year out of the draft?
So, are you talking about player or team wise?
Yeah. Get back to us on that.
Yeah.
Eagles got Pumphrey. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Pumphrey, yeah.
Pumphrey in the
That's
fourth
that running
round.
back you were talking
about.
So,
yeah, they got him in the fourth round, and they're really hoping that this guy is going to be the future, right?
Maybe.
So, Ryan Matthews is out of here. LeGarrette Blount's on a 1-year deal. Darren Sproles is going to retire soon, so he's going to be the future, hopefully, for Philadelphia, and they're hoping that. I would trade Jeremy Hill to the Eagles for a cheesecake. Actually,
hey, the
now
Eagles,
I want a cheesecake.
Dude, the Eagles do need a running back, and the Cincinnati Bengals do have a surplus of them, right? They
they got Giovanni Bernard, they got Jeremy Hill, so maybe they.
And then they also drafted Mixon, right?
Yeah, they got Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
So
yeah,
one of those two guys, maybe if not both, might be gone. What do you guys think about Mini Cole Beasley that we drafted?
You're talking about Ryan Switzer. He's talking about the Cowboys. I love that kid, dude. He's an awesome. He is the best returner in college. A lot of people don't realize this. He averaged most yards out of the nation, I believe, in the FBS or whatever. So I think he's going to be phenomenal. He's going to be another Cole Beasley, and he's a hard worker. And so I love him. I like the kid. He's got some attitude too, which I like.
Let's see.
Rookie wise. So that's what he's talking about. Who's going to be bust of the year regarding rookie wise?
Well, Trubisky is not going to be playing.
No, he's probably not.
Patrick Mahomes is not going to be playing.
Probably not.
So because usually it's easy, to say quarterback, right?
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go on a limb here because it's been bugging me ever since it happened. I'm going to say, and he was one of my favorite players going in the draft. I'm gonna say Christian McCaffrey.
No,
I'm going on a limb here. I know it's a crazy thing because everybody's like, oh, it was great. He went to that's what the Panthers needed, but I just felt like that's not the type of style runner they need. To me, I feel like you want a bigger back, like a Jonathan Stewart, or kind of a bigger, heavier set back. I know you're gonna shake at me. I think he's gonna be fine. I don't like him in that system. Let's be real here.
Because here's the thing. Okay, so you're saying I
don't think he's going to be a bust, but I don't think a lot of people are thinking he's going to be Rookie of the Year, and I think
he'll be a candidate for Rookie of the Year.
I don't think he's going to be a candidate.
He's not going to win it, but I think he'll be a candidate because
he's not going to be a candidate.
No, because the concern with Christian McCaffrey is that the style running back that he is not the style that Carolina has been running, right? They don't. Yeah. They usually don't use that type of running back and passing threat, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what? Since they drafted Christian McCaffrey, that tells me that they are going to start doing that. You're not going to not do that with Christian McCaffrey as your running back. They're going to adjust and they're going to become more dynamic offense by doing that style. And I think Christian McCaffrey is going to be fine. Who's not going to be a bust? Leonard Fournette. Someone asked how Leonard Fournette's going to be. He's going to be Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah, Fournette's going to be Rookie of the Year.
I don't think Dak is that good, says It's B Money. He is
buddy.
carried massively by Elliott. That line also carries that team. Elliott makes Dak look better than he is.
Okay, so I want to address this. So I completely agree. Elliott and that offensive line helps out quarterbacks. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying Dak is like a Peyton or Tom Brady or Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers. He's not. He's never going to be. But he's got grit. He goes out. He knows how to win games. He's smart with the ball. He doesn't turn it over. And that's all I want from him. I don't want him to go out and throw the ball 30 times a game.
And you know what? Let's say he is overrated as a player, right? Maybe he doesn't even matter because of that offensive line and because of Zeke. So even if he's overrated, doesn't matter to you as long as he does good and is efficient.
Yeah, that's fine with me. That's all I want from him.
All right, so Njoku is going to be a bust. Call it now. Maybe. I mean, who's going to be throwing the ball?
Let me see here. I want to scroll up because I think we missed some.
Do you think Romo will come out of retirement? If so, when? Absolutely not. When you're talking about back injuries and the kind of injuries that he's had, no. His wife should shoot him before he
goddamn
comes back to the NFL.
This is what so in the beginning I thought maybe he might come out of retirement, okay, but only for one team, and that was the Houston Texans. But now they got Deshaun Watson, and I think Deshaun Watson's going to be good. He went to a perfect situation. He's a young guy. I don't think he's gonna, unless a dramatic injury happens. The only team I think he came out and said Romo said the only team he was thinking about playing for was the Texans to stay in Texas. So that's the only team, but I don't see that happening anymore.
Romo's not coming back.
I don't think it's going to happen.
He's already got a job.
Yeah.
He's already got the job.
So I think he's
over
complete,
at
he's
CBS.
set, and we're good. So
let's see. What do you think about the Jaguars season? I think the Jaguars are going to be something to look out for. That entire division is going to be something to look out for.
That's going to be my favorite division.
I mean, you're talking about Jalen Ramsey, AJ Boye, they free agents that they picked up, Calais Campbell.
Yeah.
They did a little revamping of their offensive line. They added Leonard Fournette, which is going to help out Blake Bortles a ton, and that passing game. So I mean, the Jaguars are going to be damn good next year. But are they going to be better than the Tennessee Titans? I don't know. Those are two very good up and coming teams, and the Titans might be just better. They might be better. I think they're going to be better.
Now, B-Money, Peppers will be a bust. You're talking about Jabril Peppers for the Cleveland Browns. Now, I see, the thing is, I know a lot of people questioned it and criticized them and said, oh my God, why'd you take him? He's not set. He's not in a set position. It's dumb. The reason I'm okay with that draft pick is because of the simple fact. They are in a rebuild stage. They can figure out what position is going to be best because he is freakishly athletic. He can do so many things. The one team that can afford to be patient is the Cleveland Browns. They're going to be a Super Bowl team, or not Super Bowl, playoff team in like 3 seasons. They know that. They understand that. So they're like, why not take a chance on this guy that's athletic as fuck and put in some work, mold him, and be fine. So I don't think he's going to be a bust. Yeah, he's not going to do great because they're going to try to work him in different avenues. But I think he'll be fine overall.
Michael Camarena. I don't know. I probably butchered the shit out of that
Josh
one.
Butcher's name's
how y'all feel about Brady's health issue?
You're talking about
is he talking about
Are you talking about concussions? Like
you talking about that concussion that he had apparently in the 2016 season?
No, supposedly his wife. Remember, she said in an interview
he told her.
No, she said that he had. She never said he told me. She just said that Brady's had a concussion every season.
Every single season, right?
That he has concussions,
and that's something that we didn't know about. Like we didn't.
Well, yeah, the NFL came out and stated, "Hey, there was no record of any concussions from Tom Brady at all. We checked the history."
How does that fucking factor?
I don't know. I'm waiting for this story to more develop. I'm waiting for Tom to come out and say something. Maybe she's going to come out and clarify. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't fully understand what that meant because she just put them in some hot water. Eagles will not win the NFC East. I'm sorry. It's going to be between the Cowboys and the Giants, in my opinion. I think y'all are going to be right up there, though.
I think it may be the Giants.
If any team, it's going to be the Giants, in my opinion.
Let's see.
If it's not the Cowboys.
Let's see. Did we miss anything there? Shit. Letitia says, no Romo. No Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Letitia says Cowboys will win the NFC East. She's very confident about that.
Yep.
I don't
know.
Cowboys
won't win. No defense. Hey, you could think that. Don't get me wrong. We didn't have much of a defense last year, and we still won.
Alex mentions playoffs. NBA playoffs.
Are you talking about NBA?
Yeah, I'm getting. What other fucking playoffs are going on right now?
I apologize.
Jesus Christ. So what do I think about the NBA playoffs? So I thought the Celtics were going to win Game 1, because I thought they were because they had so much momentum.
I said they had no chance.
How?
Because the Cleveland's dominating and LeBron's on another level in the playoffs.
But I thought they were primed for a Game 1 win because the Celtics had so much momentum coming from the Washington series, and the Cavaliers hadn't played in so fucking long.
But this is LeBron.
Right. But still, I thought they were going to win.
LeBron,
that was their best chance to win right out the gate was game 1. And LeBron James dominated them. No one could guard LeBron James from the Celtics, so it's over. And as far as the Western Conference Finals goes, Kawhi Leonard, he's questionable for game 3.
He's going to play.
And, if he doesn't play, or if he's not healthy 100%, it's over. It is over.
I think
it's done. It's over, and we're gonna get another goddamn Cavaliers fucking Warriors bullshit.
It's gonna happen
for a third year in a row. And
honestly, this playoffs have been so boring. I have not really. None of the games have really been that exciting to me.
You know who I look forward to in those finals matchups? It's Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's great to watch.
Oh yeah, Kyrie Irving.
I love watching Kyrie. I could watch Kyrie Irving all damn day. He's awesome.
B Money, the Jags good. Didn't they say that last year? You're right.
They've been rebuilding though. They've been stacking up.
He's got a point. He's got a point though. Everybody said the Jags were going to be good last year, and they showed a lot of promise.
That's what we thought.
We thought that same thing. We went to one of their games in Tennessee. We were a little disappointed, but I think it's going to be a lot better because Tom Coughlin took over that team. He's a president, right? VP or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be fine. Now they actually got a good running back, a downhill runner. Chris Ivory obviously didn't pan out for them. Obviously, TJ Yeldon.
The Jaguars will be good. If they're not good, it's going to be because of Blake Bortles losing them games. And this is his make or break year.
That's true.
Enough with the excuses. They put enough around him. If he doesn't do it this year, you get rid of Blake Bortles. Or try to trade him to maybe Houston or something. LeBron James, who wins the NBA Finals? So it's going to be Cavs and Warriors. And I hope the Cavaliers win.
I hope the Cavs win.
I would go for the Cavs, and I would say the Cavs win.
Yeah.
Leticia says Spurs not looking good. Yeah. I mean, it was looking good for a while until Kawhi Leonard went down by damn Zaza Pachulia.
Oh my
his
God.
bitch ass.
Y'all were winning by like 20-something points.
And did you hear about Zaza Pachulia's getting sued apparently by a Spurs fan who's trying to sue Zaza by saying that you hurt Kawhi Leonard, you're hurting our chances, and you're like emotional distress.
No,
like
it's a devaluation of like the prices he paid for playoffs or some shit.
That dude has no fucking life to try to sue Zaza Pachulia. Is whatever you want to think of him, a dirty player. Was it on purpose or not?
It's part of sports.
To try to sue him,
hate
this guy must have a lot of time in his hands and money. What an asshole. Let's see.
Let's see here. Let's go back. They said something about Lakers. Yeah, Lakers got the number 2 overall pick in the NBA draft. Let's kind of go through that real quick.
Okay, so
it looks like we're starting to get into a little bit of basketball, right?
Real quick, someone asked if I'm going to do a live stream for Backlash. I work Sundays, so I can't do a live stream. I could if YouTube would let us fucking do the live mobile app thing.
Yeah, they don't have that yet.
But until we reach 1,000 subscribers, we can't do that.
Oh,
so,
1,000?
Yeah, so tell everybody to subscribe to us. We reach 1,000, I could definitely do that. But Celtics, they got the number 2. Talk about the NBA lottery. The Lakers went ahead and they got the second overall pick. And I've never seen a team more excited to get the second overall pick. They were so happy. The LeVar Ball family was fucking just ecstatic because if they would have fell anywhere past 2, they were fucked, right?
Well, because he wants to go to Lakers. They said apparently he will not work out for any other team.
He even said, and he's like, Boston should go Fultz. Fultz should go to Boston. He fits great there. He can't handle LA. LeVar Ball's going to the Lakers, and I think that's going to happen. Let's talk about NBA draft real quick. Who should go number 1? What should the Celtics do? Should they go Fultz? They have fucking Isaiah Thomas at point guard. Should they go Fultz? Absolutely. I think you go Fultz.
Yeah.
That dude is a can't-miss player. He's too damn good. You get Fultz, and you don't think twice about it if you're the Celtics.
Yeah, and it's too good.
And Lonzo goes to the Lakers. He gets what he wants. But at the same time, I would be fucking loving it if the Lakers go Josh Jackson or something like that. Because Josh Jackson looks like a beast, right?
Just to fuck with
Or
them.
they go with one of the other point guards, and they don't take LeVar Ball. What would LeVar Ball do? What would he do if Lonzo doesn't get taken at number 2?
Oh man, he's gonna cry. He's probably gonna get pissed off.
And I keep using Lonzo instead of saying Lonzo. I keep saying LeVar because
that's who's
he talks. He speaks for him. He does everything for him.
Honestly, I'm excited for this draft. This is a one-time The Mavs haven't been to the lottery in a long time. I'm a Mavs fan, so that's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
Do you think Dalvin Cook will get Offensive Rookie of the Year? No, Leonard Fournette's going to get Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Dalvin Cook will have some good opportunity, though. I like him, but I just don't. I see Leonard Fournette having more opportunity over there in Jacksonville. But yeah, in Jacksonville, talking about the L.A., Blake Bortles finally here to prove himself. Yeah, but I feel like he's got to take a step back with his ego.
It's B Money also says, no, they're not rebuilding. They're throwing money at big name players. That doesn't work. You can't build your team through free agency. That's been proven. And that has been a historical fact, I guess, right?
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like,
but look at the guys that they got. They got Calais Campbell.
Some young guys.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. When
they're not getting past their prime guys. They're getting Boye. They're getting Calais Campbell.
Boye is such a good player, and he's just blossomed. So you're getting Calais Campbell, who's a big fucking guy. So I think they're doing
normally
great.
You'd be correct, right? I mean, for the most part, a lot of teams throw huge contracts with these players who are just leaving their prime. But that's not really the case here with Jacksonville. Yeah. And they're already got a young, good core, other talented guys that are already there to mesh them with. So it's a little bit different situation with Jacksonville. Yeah, I think it's going to work out for them.
Yeah. Now, if the Eagles trade Ryan Matthews, I don't think that's going to happen. Nobody's going to want to trade anything to them for an injury-prone guy that fumbles all the time. So
when Lonzo gets drafted, does LeVar gonna shake the hand of the commissioner? Absolutely, he's gonna shake the shit out of his hand if he goes to the Lakers, and he's gonna be smiling, and he's probably gonna.
He's gonna be the one walking up the stage. He's gonna be up there,
or at the very least with Lonzo, and he's gonna ask the commissioner if he wants to buy some Lonzo shoes.
Let's see.
What the hell are my cards gonna do about old man Palmer? I think he's probably gonna be done after this year. I would assume. And that's why we are going to go plan.
We're going to go to the Cardinals game.
We're planning on seeing
Houston,
them.
Right?
Yeah, in Houston. Yeah. We're planning on seeing a Cardinals game to see Larry Fitzgerald and Palmer play.
I think this is their last year. Fitz, Carson. I think as long as Carson's healthy, he does pretty good. It's just I hope he can stay healthy. That's the only question mark you have with him. But they have weapons. David Johnson's their focal point now. They still have Larry, who still produces.
Shit. Raiders built online with free agency.
Yeah.
Built O-line with free agency.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you can. It's just you got to get the right free agents that fit your team. You can't get free agents that are unless you're the Patriots. The Patriots are the only team that can get a free agent out of their prime and still get them to produce like they're in their prime. So that's the only team. But every other team's got to find the right players that mesh well with their team.
Hamid says, play some Madden gameplay. Would you be down for that?
I'm down. I'll kick your ass.
Maybe tomorrow after we do our live stream, maybe we go live, play some.
We'll stream our game.
Stream some Madden gameplay. Get ready for Madden 2018. I don't know. Let us know if you guys would like to see that.
If y'all
want
to see that, we could stream that live, and we'll even let y'all decide what teams, because obviously my Cowboys versus his Bears is not fair.
Oh, bullshit. Fuck you, asshole. How will the Saints do next year? Can they win a division? No, they will not win a division. No, they cannot win a division. When you got Atlanta, you got Tampa Bay
and Carolina.
Not happening. I'm sorry. No. Come on, man. Carson wasn't that bad. If he never got hurt, he would have won the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
if
what
Carson
I said.
Palmer doesn't get hurt,
I said he's good if he doesn't get hurt. If he can stay healthy, I like the guy.
I would consider them a contender. They could go to the Super Bowl if
they
Carson
were one game away from the Super Bowl. What is it? A few years ago? Mm-hmm. So they were one game away. So I love it. I love Carson Wentz. I think he's a good quarterback, but it's just he's got to stay healthy.
Shit. Let's see. The Raiders bought a defense in free agency that didn't work out well. Yeah, most of the time it doesn't really work out well. But like I said, in Jacksonville's case, I would say that it probably will.
Yeah, I think because they got players young in their prime. So and they still drafted some players. It's not like they didn't draft. They have Jalen Ramsey, who's a great player. So they're getting
who you're
players.
Pairing with AJ Boye.
You're pairing these guys.
Who will have the best defense next year in your opinion? Oh shit.
Okay.
I want to say Atlanta.
No, I say Houston, but
no.
The reason is because last year they were the #1 defense and they didn't have J.J. Watt.
Shut up.
So if J.J. Watt comes healthy, he stays healthy, they're going to be the best defense.
But they lost Boye.
Yeah, but
they lost a couple players on defense.
With J.J. Watt coming back, you don't need the corners to cover that long.
I think Atlanta could potentially have the best defense next year because they're so young. And last year you would have never even thought that. But Atlanta literally has almost no holes on their team, especially on the defensive side. They are so fucking good.
I love Atlanta. I love Neal, Keanu Neal. He was one of my favorite players coming out of the draft last year. I do like Atlanta's defense. I'm going.
Oh, what about the Titans' defense? I like the Titans' defense also.
Titans?
They could be up there.
Yeah, they did get a good corner, so we'll see.
Do you think the Cowboys will have just as good of a season as they did last year? Absolutely not. They're not going to be winning 13 games. They had an easy schedule last year.
11 and 12.
Yeah,
games.
This year they're too much of a hard
11
schedule.
and 12 games to win.
Where the fuck is fantasy football? I can't wait for fantasy football.
We can't wait.
And we can't wait to start talking about it.
Oh, we're gonna
put up
lot of videos.
We're gonna put up our we're gonna put up some leagues here for Sports Fury, so that way we can play with you guys, the fans. Yeah. And hopefully you guys join with us, and we're looking so forward to that. And we're going to be doing live streaming, talking fantasy football, giving some advice, taking questions and shit like that.
We're going to do that
throughout the entire year.
And I know we're also talking about doing...
if there's one thing that we know more about anything else, as far as the world of sports, it's fantasy fucking football. And it's something that we have the most fun with.
We love fucking stats and numbers. I will say this, though. We are talking about it. If you are interested, keep up with us. Keep up with the channel. Subscribe. We're going to probably do a Sports Fury Fantasy Football League. And we had a lot of interest in it last time when we streamed.
We might do a couple of leagues.
We might do a couple. We might do 2, 3, depending on how many interest we get. We're going to, at the most, we're going to do 10, 12 team leagues. So if we get enough, we might do multiple leagues. So
let's see. Can the Seahawks win a division this season? Prediction record, mine is 10-6, 11-5. 10-6 probably sounds good to me at the most.
I think y'all will still win the division. Because the other teams in that division...
San Francisco, forget about it. Fucking Rams, no.
Only team...
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
No. I think I'm going Cardinals.
As long as Carson Palmer stays healthy, I think Cardinals win.
That's a big if. So if Carson Palmer goes down, you guys should be locked.
Y'all will win and lock it. Yeah. 49ers. How will y'all do this incoming season? I think it's a rebuild stage. I think y'all aren't going to be that great. I think y'all will still be top 5 in the drafting wise, top 5 pick next year. But I'm okay with that. I think y'all should be okay with that. Y'all's defense just got 100 times better with Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster falling to y'all. I think y'all are going to be fine. Y'all are going to have to rebuild, though.
B Money says, I've lost so much money on fantasy football. Well, then you better tune in with us and listen to some of our advice because we've won a lot of money in fantasy football, especially in daily.
We've done DraftKings. He said DraftKings was robbing me.
I won a lot of money in DraftKings
last year. He won, I don't know how much.
I still got money left over because I don't play fantasy basketball or baseball.
Yeah, we just play.
So I still got money waiting for me for I didn't withdraw it or anything like that. I still got it wait for me for next season.
Like I think last year I didn't win any. It was like my down year and his up year, and then 2 years ago I won money and he didn't. So it's like we're going back and forth.
Leticia says, I have no clue how to play fantasy football.
Oh, we'll teach you.
It's very easy to it's one of the most fun things you could do if you're at all interested in football. It makes it so much more fun, the game of football.
Oh yeah.
When you start, please tell me. Ask Hamid. Absolutely, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna fucking yell at you. We're gonna scream at you. We're gonna be knocking at your door. Hey, motherfucker, come play some fantasy football.
He's only in Houston. We'll just drive.
And I'll do it too. So don't let me find out where you live. I'll harass your ass. Doug Baldwin is the most underrated, overrated. He's asking who's the most underrated, overrated player. I guess going into the season, he says Doug Baldwin is the most underrated. The most overrated is Andrew Luck. I heard a lot about that. Andrew Luck being the most overrated player or being an overrated player.
Well, that's because the past 2 years he's been hurt. I'm not going to say that until I want to see him healthy, and if he regresses in that sense, then yeah, he's overrated. But I don't think so. Andrew Luck is a talented player. He just has a shit defense and a shit offensive line.
I think every year Drew Brees is underrated. Drew Brees is always underrated.
Nobody looks at Drew Brees, and yet he throws over 5,000 yards every season. Like
no matter who their weapons are.
Yeah.
So Drew Brees is always an underrated guy for me going into every season. An overrated player. I wouldn't say Andrew Luck is overrated.
No.
What's he? He's had a terrible offensive line. He's gotten better, but an overrated player. Shit.
This is tough. Hold on.
I would probably have to go. I almost wanted to say Tannehill, but no one would even rate.
Well,
him.
I want to give him another year in the Adam Gaze's system. Only overrated player I can think of.
Hey, Johnny joined the fucking lobby. What's up, Johnny?
Johnny Talk Sports. What's up, buddy? I'm trying to think. I can't think of a guy that off the top of my head that's overrated.
Who's a guy you go, oh, that motherfucker is completely overrated? A lot of people used to say, what's his name?
Yeah, I'm trying to blank
the Falcons quarterback.
Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan. People used to say he was overrated. Some people say Cam Newton's overrated.
Well, now so Cam Newton to me is his talent is there. It's his attitude. And that's my issue with him. If he's winning, he's great.
Fuck that.
If he's losing, he's shit.
Who's a underrated player going to the season? Jordan Howard. Someone asked, who's going to rush for more yards, Jordan Howard or Ezekiel Elliott? I'm going Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard's going to rush for more yards.
You want to put a bet on it?
Yeah.
In front of all these people, we have over 20 witnesses.
Loser shaves their fucking head.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
No? Pussy. Because Jordan Howard, because he knows.
I'm not going to do that.
Jordan Howard.
Jordan
Howard's going to rush for more yards.
We'll come up with something. We'll figure something out.
We'll come up with something.
We'll figure something out, but I can't do that because I have a day job, Josh.
Okay, so who's the best receiver in the NFL to you? Julio Jones, hands down.
Oh, Julio? Yeah, Julio, dude. He's got everything you want.
I know people say Antonio Brown, but I'm going to take the guy who's like fucking 6'6".
Julio. There's nothing to talk about that.
Eli Manning is overrated. I think that's been the case for a long time.
But then again, nobody thinks he's the best quarterback.
But then again, once the playoffs hit, he's kind of underrated when the playoffs come around.
When the playoffs come around, he's one of the best.
He's good in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like. Who will rush for most yards this season? David Johnson.
Yeah.
David Johnson will rush for the most yards.
Yeah.
Number 2, I would say Le'Veon Bell. And then
as long as Bell's healthy.
Yeah.
If Bell's not healthy, he hasn't stayed healthy the whole season. So
and Jordan Howard will be the 3rd best rusher in the NFL.
It's going to be Elliott. Fuck off, Josh.
No.
Shut up.
Let's see. Andrew Luck is good. Drew Brees is good, too. They just need to take a pay cut to get better teams around them. Well, Drew Brees is probably going to be ending his career soon. So
yeah, this is probably his last year.
And Andrew Luck already got his big extension a year or two ago. So I don't see him restructuring.
No, not for a while. What else did we miss? Did we miss anything?
Andy Dalton is overrated.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Andy Dalton overrated. That might be true. I might agree with that.
I don't know. I like him. Nobody says he's a great quarterback. That's why I can't say he's overrated, because nobody says, oh, he's great. I think he's good, and he does what he needs to do.
But yeah, I like Andy Dalton, though. I don't really want to say that. Shit.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't believe nobody considers him to be great. I think he's good. So
it's B Money says I already placed my Vegas bid on Joe Mixon winning Rookie of the Year.
You lost your money, sir.
He's gonna start. Yeah, even if he does start, is he gonna get more carries, more volume than Leonard Fournette is? They're going to lean heavily on Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
And then outside of Leonard Fournette, I would say Christian McCaffrey would be second in my mind.
If second, my second rookie
Carson
of the year,
Wentz overrated?
No, I don't think Carson.
No,
Wentz.
he's not.
My second rookie of the year is going to be Mike Williams for San Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah, receiver, Mike Williams.
He's going to be overrated?
No, I'm saying rookie of the year.
Oh, rookie of the year?
Yeah, I'd say Leonard Fournette, and then it's going to be Mike Williams right there. For offensive rookie of the year.
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it, sir. And my defensive rookie of the year, because remember, it's offense and defense. Who you got there, Josh? Defensive rookie of the year.
Derek Barnett.
Okay, I like that. I like it. I'm also thinking possibly Taco Charlton. I have to say that because I'm a Cowboy fan. But no, actually, I have Malik Hooker.
Well, somebody asked, Joe Mixon is the best running back in the draft. No. How do you think Marshawn Lynch will do? Marshawn Lynch, beast mode is going to be fantastic for the Oakland Raiders.
He's got the motivation.
I can't wait to watch some Raiders games.
Hometown boy.
It's going to be some fun games. Beast Mode's going to be fine. He took a year off. He's healthy.
Yeah.
He's going to be good. Leonard Fournette might be the first rookie taken in fantasy drafts.
I agree.
Absolutely. That's not even debatable, right?
No, he's going to be probably
He'll be going in the first
a number 2 running back, I think, in my opinion. He's not going to be a number 1, but he's going to be number 2. Reuben Foster, defensive rookie of the year. I almost said that, but because of the team is still in a rebuild, too much of a rebuild stage. I don't.
Yeah, 49ers are going to get destroyed.
He's not going to have a lot of supporting cast, and no offense, but linebackers need a good supporting cast.
Do y'all watch Christine and LeVar? I'm guessing that's a TV show. No, I don't watch Christine and LeVar.
I don't watch TV
I'm guessing,
much. I watch
do they have a
sports.
TV show? I don't watch them.
I will never watch them.
I will look forward to seeing LeVar Ball on the sidelines at Lonzo games, especially on the big time primetime games. Malik Hooker, baby, says HFG.
Yeah, he thinks Malik Hooker is going to be Rookie of the Year. Defense rookie. I think he's going to have the most impact, I think. It's all about who can make the most impact on their team.
But what about Jalen Smith?
Oh, my boy, Jalen Smith. Oh, I think he's going to be, as long as, man, that guy was a beast. He was supposed to be a top 5 fucking player drafted in last year's draft, but until he got that nerve damage in his knee. So, Cowboys have been really patient. I thought they were great because obviously our team doctor, Dr. Andrews for the Cowboys, who's one of the best doctors in the country, by the way, did his operation. So they had an inside scoop. And I think he's going to, as long as he comes back healthy, our linebacking core is going to be a beast. I can't wait.
What about Alshon Jeffrey? Again, if that's a guy, if he could stay healthy for Carson Wentz.
Oh man, that team's gonna be deadly, man. That offense. So
I hope he falls to a good place in fantasy to where I take him. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't take him any sooner than 3rd round. I wouldn't take him like 3rd round or anything. I'd take him 4th round at the earliest.
I would take him as a bottom end or a receiver 2. Like he's not my number 1 receiver.
Yeah, he'd be my number 2.
But bottom end, like not like my top 10 for receiver 2s. Like he'll be like, oh shit, there's nobody else there. Oh fuck, the bye weeks conflict, so I'll take Alshon.
And then Mixon is definitely more diverse than Fournette. Fournette can't run out of the zone. He loves Mixon.
Yeah, he really wanted Mixon to go to his Bengals. So
if Mixon wins Rookie of the Year, get back to us on that, and we will fucking give you props on that shit. Top rookie quarterback, Deshaun Watson.
He went the best situation. And he's going to be starting right away.
Yeah, if he's not, then I don't know what the hell. Who's it going to be? Kaiser? Maybe? From the Cleveland Browns?
That's a maybe.
Trubisky's not starting. Mahomes won't start, I don't think.
Mahomes isn't starting.
Watson now says B-Money, but Mahomes long term.
I don't know. I don't know about Mahomes, man. Like,
I'll tell you what, it better be goddamn Mitchell Trubisky. After we traded up one spot to get him, it better be Mitchell Trubisky long term.
All right, Josh, it's okay.
Son of a bitch.
It's okay, calm down, buddy. It's okay. Chad Kelly. Hey, I actually thought Chad Kelly had some potential halfway through the season. Then he just crashed. I actually told Josh, remember, halfway through the college season, I watched one of his games.
Shit.
Yes, I did. You just don't remember.
I don't listen to him.
I told him, I was like, Chad Kelly, I thought he had good potential. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just bombed. Like, he was doing good against Alabama. It was an Alabama game I was watching. And he looked good. And then all of a sudden, the second half, he just shat the bed. And then it just went downhill.
Real talk. When and how is Brady going down due to Madden curves? Breaking mirrors, walking under a ladder.
Did you see that? What he did? He did a video about that?
Yes. That was fucking hilarious.
That was awesome. Brady, I give him props.
No Madden curse for Tom Brady. He transcends that. He's he's a football god. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Of all the surgeries and injuries, that the rookies have had, who do you think will have the highest possibility of re-injuring it?
I'd say Sidney Jones, because Achilles, it takes you a long... Even when you come back out there and run again, I know this from my Mavs with Wesley Matthews. Even though he played last season, he wasn't fully healed, and he had to be very careful on that Achilles tear. So I think Sidney Jones is the one you got to be nervous about.
Joey Talk Sports says, he asks, you really think Kyle Shanahan wants to start Blaine Gabbert this season? I wouldn't think so.
But he will.
Wait,
Blaine Gabbert, is he even still with them?
Blaine Gabbert?
With the 49ers? I thought he got let go.
No. He's in Arizona now. Says Wilson Breckenridge.
Yeah. That's all I was about to say.
So the answer's no to that one.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan's not going to... Yeah, I was like...
Kyle Shanahan...
Gabbert...
I've heard rumors that they might still be going after what's his name from Washington?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
maybe.
Blaine Gabbert's in Arizona. So Johnny, you gotta get refreshed on your stats there, buddy.
Shit, I didn't fucking know. Blaine Gabbert?
Who
gives a shit about Blaine Gabbert?
Well, I knew that I didn't know he was in Arizona, but I knew he was on 49ers because the 49ers had no quarterbacks on their roster going into the draft.
Who is the best tight end? Ask Hamid.
Oh.
Who again? I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right.
Gronk.
If he's healthy.
Well, if he's healthy, Gronk. And then second,
all right.
I'm going to say this year, if Gronk isn't healthy, this year, my number one tight end is going to be Jared Cook. He went to the
Oakland Raiders.
And I think that's phenomenal.
No, I'm going, other than Gronk, I'm going Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Touché.
That's what I'm going with.
I like it. But I think they're going to try to integrate more.
But you know who it better be? It better be Shaheen. Our second draft pick is the Chicago Bears. He better fucking be the best tight end in football.
It's not going to happen. I really like Mahomes. His arm talent is undeniable. You can teach all the mechanics, but not arm talent. Andy Reid. Yeah, see, that's why I was kind of okay with the trade, because Andy Reid is a great quarterback coach. He's phenomenal. He's worked with so many greats. But the thing is, there's been so many quarterbacks that have come out of Texas Tech that have had arm strength, and they throw the ball massively, because that's all Texas Tech does. Every year, their quarterbacks pretty much lead college in passing. But they never do shit in the NFL.
Jimmy Jude asks, on a scale of 3 to 1 or 28 to 3, how mad are you about the Trubisky pick? Listen, man, I was fucking steaming. Let me tell you why, okay? I mean, Ryan Pace, he was actually doing pretty good for us. I mean, he had 2 solid drafts, especially the 2016 draft. Yep. I was telling this fucker right here, I'm like, oh, man, I like what we're fucking doing. We have some good fucking talent. I mean, we're trending upwards right here. I'm loving what we're doing here. And then Ryan Pace goes and fucking makes this huge risky move by trading up all those picks to move up one spot for Mitchell Trubisky, who, he only started 13 college games. So, of course, I was fucking pissed off. I'm like, here we go again. Here goes the same Chicago Bears fucking up the goddamn quarterback position again. Because other than the Chicago Bears, who has worse luck than us at quarterback? You got
y'all have worse.
You got fucking Cleveland Browns who can rival us. But yeah, so I was pretty fucking pissed, but god damn it, I hope it works out. If this works out, then Ryan Pace is a goddamn genius. But it has to work out. And I will say this, but we won't even know for a couple years.
Jimmy, you should go watch our Trubisky reaction video on our channel. It's awesome. So we did a live stream, and Josh, his reaction during the live stream was awesome. So we actually took that whole little bit of it and did a separate video for it, and it's the most funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Do you think Jared Goff is a bust? Man, we were watching the training camp Hard Knocks last year, and he just looked like a...
He looks like a fucking dumbass. First off, I didn't like Jared Goff. I like Carson Wentz over Jared Goff going into the draft, but...
he may be a bust. And you know what?
It's hard to say that this early, though.
But see, here's the thing, though. I don't think the Rams are even going to put enough around him soon enough to even determine what he can really put his real potential is going to be.
He's going to be a backup. I think he is going to be a bust, but it's hard to say that this early.
Who did... Alex asks, who was your pick for the Bears at 3 before this trade? Oh, Jamal Adams.
Oh, yeah. We both had Jamal Adams. I thought he was phenomenal talent, so I think Jamal Adams should have been the one. Fire Ryan Pace.
Wilson says, #fire Ryan Pace.
Yeah, Josh said that right away, right after that trade.
Shit. If this shit better fucking... and people were giving me shit. People were saying, well, how the fuck could you hate... this draft pick after Ryan Pace nailed it in 2016. And I'm like, guys, what does the 2016 draft have anything to do with the 2017 draft? I mean, there's absolutely nothing similar about it.
Yep.
You're talking about a quarterback here, a huge investment, the biggest investment you can make of any position in the entire NFL. GMs and coaches and franchises live and die by the investments they make at quarterback. So yes, he had a good solid draft in 2016, but that doesn't mean shit if Trubisky busts out. If Trubisky is a bust, and that's a very real, legitimate possibility,
Dude.
the 2016 draft isn't going to mean shit for Ryan Pace and keeping his job. It's just not.
I think about maybe if, at the best case scenario, half the quarterbacks taken in the first round actually pan out. And that's being nice about it. If you go back and look at the history of first round draft picks, it's a lot of hit and miss.
It's hit and miss.
So,
and when you talk about a guy who only started 13 college games,
yeah, it's going to be rough. No, I think we don't. Guy C, that's all his name is. Do you think Bears go over 500? No. Who had the best draft this year? Oh, man. Honestly, I think the Cleveland Browns. And this is why. I'm glad you brought this up because I've been wanting to talk about this. The Cleveland Browns, I think, had the best draft.
I'd have to agree.
Because, first off, I know a lot of people are like, oh, Jabril Peppers, question mark. That tight end, question mark.
What's up, RJ3?
But,
Go ahead.
But the fact that they got a first-round talent in the 6th round in Caleb Brantley. I'm not sure if y'all remember this guy. This guy is supposed to be a first-round talent. Caleb Brantley out of Florida, if I recall correctly, defensive lineman. And because he had that pending case against him about him apparently hitting a girl and she was going to, for battering, assault charges or whatever. Apparently, it got dismissed. The police said there's not enough evidence.
Yep.
Because there's conflicting reports that apparently she punched him and he just pushed her. And then she was saying that she pushed him and he punched her. And apparently, conflicting reports. So, the charges were dismissed. And now it's looking like the biggest steal out of anybody. A first-round talent in the 6th round? Holy fuck!
Yeah, that was great. And
so I think,
they nailed it. The only thing that was questionable was that tight end pick was in the first round, right? Njoku or whatever.
Yeah,
that was the only one that was kind of like, what happened there?
Yeah.
How confident are you in Glennon? Asked Wilson Breckenridge. I'm fairly kind of confident in Glennon. I can't wait to see what he can do.
Yeah,
and again, I'm a Bears fan. I'm diehard, and I have high hopes always. And I hope Glennon does fine with us. And I think as long as Kevin White can stay healthy and Jordan Howard in the backfield, he could do okay. But then again, it's a tough schedule next year. Bill Legacy says Josh goes beardless and Shane gets a... And Shane...
Yeah, he corrected it.
Okay. Sean gets a fucked up haircut. What else is new? Why can't you get a fucking real haircut?
What the fuck are you talking about, fucked up haircut? And I have a beard. And I haven't got a fucking haircut. What are you talking about?
I go beardless. I don't really grow out a beard.
No, Josh doesn't really grow a beard out. It's me.
I should grow a beard, right? I should grow a big fucking thick ass beard.
Please don't.
Everybody in Austin has a fucking beard. I don't get it. Yeah. Everybody in Austin has a fucking beard.
It's a
beard
new thing.
I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Go back to Dallas.
Opinions on the Packers draft. I'm sorry, not trade.
Hamid says it's pronounced Hamid.
Yeah.
Okay, Hamid. And his birthday.
Get your shit together.
And his birthday was in May.
Yeah. Opinions on the Packers draft.
They got. Didn't they get in the corner?
They got Kevin King, right?
They got Kevin King.
Yeah.
So fuck the Packers. Fuck the damn cheeseheads. They're shit. Everybody in Green Bay, Wisconsin smells like ass. And
God.
Fuck them. RG3 says Blunt signs with the Eagles. Yeah, he did. Didn't we do a video on that?
I think so. When did we upload it? It was like a while back.
So weird.
It was like yesterday.
It's like...
Or this morning.
Yeah.
When was it? I don't know.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Anyways, we're just fucking
That's
with
a good signing by the Eagles.
Yeah.
As we said. And, I like it.
Go check it out. And again, guys, for all the people that are new to our channel, I'm Sean. And this is...
And
Josh.
I am Josh. I am...
For just the people that, I don't know, that just joined our stream and stuff, I don't think we've introduced ourselves, really.
I'm the better half. I'm Josh of the Sports Fury.
Yeah,
that's
the
Sean.
better half, and look at his team.
Yeah.
Shitty-ass fucking team.
Fuck you, asshole.
Hey, Craig, if the Browns have the same good draft they had this year, you can see them being a potential... Oh, yeah. Dude, I said...
then they got all the draft picks for next year.
3 years, and they're going to be a playoff team. 3 years.
What's up to our buddy Craig?
Josh gets a Packers tattoo. Sean gets a Giant tattoo. Fuck no. Are you talking about our bet?
For those who are wondering, me and Sean are going to come up with a bet who's going to have more rushing yards. And Craig, let him know, because you're smarter than Sean. Jordan Howard is going to have more rushing yards than Ezekiel Elliott.
Craig, let this... Oh, God, I'm speechless how that he can even think this. How is this even logical?
I don't even know why I hang out with you sometimes.
We don't.
Jordan Howard is going to rush for more yards, and you're going to get a Giants tattoo on your face. Like right here. Boom. Giants tattoo. And you're going to get Eli Manning over here.
So pretty much, I'm not going to be able to get any jobs ever again. So I'll probably be just sleeping in a closet from here on out.
Hamid says we're like his BFFs.
Well, thanks.
You're our best friend too, Hamid.
We appreciate that.
The bestest.
Much love, much love.
Hell yeah.
Share the video then.
Sean says you can come stay with him anytime.
Whoa. Slow down. Slow down. I like to take things slow.
Who is the best linebacker in the NFL?
Oh, man. I would say, God damn it. Why am I drawing blanks right now? My mind.
Shit.
What's Luke Kuechly. If he's healthy.
If he's healthy.
He had concussions last year, but when he's healthy, he's one of the best linebackers in the game. So I say Kuechly.
How Ezekiel Elliott has the same O-line. Elliott might be looking at 1,600 this year.
So is Jordan Howard gonna have more than fucking Elliott?
You gotta look at it like this, guys.
Shut up. Simple question: Is Jordan Howard gonna have more rushing yards than Elliott?
Look at the teams that the fucking Cowboys are playing. They're going to be behind a lot. You think he's going to get all the rushing attempts that he got last year?
Blah, blah, blah.
No, they're going to have to put up points on the board.
Blah,
and
blah.
The Chicago Bears, they're going to lean heavily on Jordan Howard. If Jordan Howard was the starting running back from week 1, he probably could have fucking won the rushing title last year.
If Elliott did actually fucking integrate in our offense better...
What are you talking about? He was your guy from week 1.
If you go and watch, he was not. He was splitting carries because he was hurt all of preseason. He did not start and
at least he played.
He did not play a majority of the snaps.
Jordan Howard didn't get going until the Cowboys game.
We sat him the last game of the season.
But Jordan Howard didn't get to really play
until
the Cowboys game, and he whooped your ass.
Look what Craig said. Look what Craig said. Elliott will beat Howard. Thank you. Anyways, let's move on.
Craig's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know shit.
You just said he's
smarter
than me.
I don't hang out with either one of them.
See, Josh, there's no chance Howard outrushes Elliott. B-Money, that's why you're my buddy.
Jordan Howard, if he would have fucking started week 1, he would have outrushed him this past year. He's gonna do it. Mark my motherfucking words. He is outrushing him.
Shut up. Anyways.
Jimmy Jude says, Jesus, Josh, what did us Packers fans do to hurt you? Win more than 3 games next season so you could talk smack, please. What did you do? You're Packers. We're the Bears. Fuck you guys, and you guys are like, fuck us. And fuck the Lions and fuck the Vikings. We're the best division in sports. We're the oldest division. We have the best teams.
I wouldn't say best.
But fuck your team. And, I'm sure you feel the same way. We are one of the greatest rivals of all the sports. Packers and Bears.
I agree with that.
And people think that the Packers have owned us, overall, but I think it's like tied right now. That the Packers and Bears, I think it's tied overall.
It's like, if not, it's like one.
No 2 NFL teams have played each other more than the Packers and Bears.
Yeah.
But get at it.
Howard has to go through the Steelers, Falcons, Packers, and Lambeau, and that's just within the first 5 games. Thank you, Craig. Thank you.
And Jordan Howard is going to tear it up because he's going to get
first off,
30
y'all
attempts.
are going to be so far behind in those games, y'all aren't going to be able to run the ball that much.
They're going to fucking feed Howard every single time. What are they going to do? Was Mike Glennon going to toss the ball fucking 40 times
y'all
a game?
Y'all going to need to.
No, John Fox is going to run the ball. He's going to get Walter Payton type of attempts.
We'll see.
Johnny Talk Sports says Tat McKinley will win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, that's a good possibility.
Which one?
Tat McKinley win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
He could.
Over in Atlanta.
I like him.
Jesus Christ, Mixon's gonna get more yards than both of them.
Dude,
jokes on.
Do you want? It sounds like you want to have his children over there. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You really like Mixon, dude. No, I'm kind of iffy on Mixon. I think he's got potential, but we'll see.
Yeah. NFC East is the best. The NFC East is the best division of all time. Sorry, it's the NFC North.
No, we're the best division right now, but I wouldn't say we're the best.
You're not the best division right
are.
now.
Yeah, we are.
The NFC East is the best
yes,
division?
We're going to have the best division. We have the Eagles.
It's arguable.
Giants and Cowboys, who are all 3 playoff teams.
It's arguable, but no, I'm going NFC South. I'm going Atlanta, I'm going Tampa, and I'm going Carolina. And the Saints being the bottom
only
team.
Reason I say
only
reason I say maybe the NFC East over them, and I agree, I love that division, is this simple fact. Saints compared to Redskins, I'd take Redskins over the Saints right now.
Top 3 NFL rivalries. It's Packers and Bears. You got the Cowboys and Giants.
Cowboys, Giants, and then I would say
Steelers and
Bengals.
I would probably
Ravens, maybe Ravens.
No. Ravens are too young of a franchise. I would go Bengals and Steelers. I mean, they're
now if we're not talking about teams, or we're talking about maybe players, because I thought one of the best rivalries was always Brady versus Peyton back in the day when they always played every year. Mm-hmm. That was always phenomenal. But yeah, I agree with him.
Blunt, LeGarrette Blunt's gonna win both. Is gonna be both in rushing yards?
No.
Get the fuck out of here!
Come on, Hamid. It's not gonna happen.
I told Mixon back in January that I couldn't wait for him to become a Bengal, and here we are now. So, like, do you know Mixon? Is he like your brother-in-law or something?
I think he's something.
You got to hook us up with
something,
some signatures, some autographs and shit like that. Craig says, I'm a big OU fan, and I wouldn't even say that Mixon will get more. He already has to fight with carries with Hill and Bernard. There you go, Craig. Mm-hmm. You're smart again.
You're only smart apparently to Josh whenever you say something he agrees with. That's apparently his
logic. Who has a better career, Trubisky, Watson, or Mahomes? It better be fucking Trubisky. It better be Trubisky.
You better hope so, but I honestly, I'm going to go with Watson.
Oh, god damn it, it better be Trubisky. We could have had Joe fucking Mixon. Says he's quoting EDP. Eat That Pussy 445 is fucking hilarious. And he wanted Joe Mixon as their first fucking round pick.
He's crazy.
He wanted Joe Mixon bad. That dude was funny.
The Eagles can.
No, B-Money, absolutely be excited. I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals, they have
no. I think
be excited.
Y'all good. I think it's
but being rookie of the year, I don't think so.
It's pushing it because he's like Craig said, he's gonna be splitting carries. That's gonna be tough, but I do like him. Blah 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 blah. Let's see.
And I agree with B-Money. Jeremy Hill is out of his way with starting job on that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Eagle Speed says, thank you, by the way, for Alshon Jeffrey. Yeah, you're welcome.
Eagles will beat the Bears, or they can beat the Bears.
Eagle Speed also says Zeke will get more rushing yards than Howard.
Yep, of course. I thought we already clarified
coming from an Eagles fan, Bears have no number 1 wide receiver, and Howard will be the whole offense. Exactly, that's why he's going to be.
Yeah.
Top 3 ugliest uniforms. I would probably have to say the Browns. I don't like the Jaguars color rush.
3 ugliest NFL uniforms.
Well, no. 3 ugliest uniforms. The Packers, the Lions, the Vikings. That's my top 3.
Honestly, I think it's ugly when the Steelers wear that bumblebee shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? I thought that looked so ugly. Oh god. Besides that, I kind of started liking the NFL rush, color rush. There's some that are a little too much, right? But at the same time, they're different.
I love the Pittsburgh Steelers color rush. The all black with the yellow.
Oh yeah, it looks badass, nice. Dude. God, who's am I thinking of?
Cowboys are pretty
I don't really like the Patriots one. It looks just too plain to me.
Oh, Craig asks, who is your NFC North winner? That's easy. The Bears, right? at 6 wins. The Bears are going to win the division at 6 wins. No, I'm going to say Lions.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to say Lions. I think Lions are going to be better than the Packers. I would say Packers would be 3rd.
But who do the Lions get at running back?
They still need a running back.
Exactly, so I'm going to go Packers.
Okay, fuck no. But who do they have a running back?
They don't need a running back. They have Aaron Rodgers.
I would say Lions and then Vikings. So it's not... Packers are out of it for me.
No.
It's going to be Vikings and Lions.
Packers and then Lions.
Wilson Breckenridge says, ugliest jerseys, the Browns. Browns.
Well,
Eagle Speed says Redskins. Redskins.
Yeah, Redskins are pretty. Yeah, they're pretty ugly.
Redskins are the worst. Yeah, they're pretty fucking terrible. I can't stand seeing their fans at the bar with all their ugly maroon ass goddamn jerseys around. Do you think Elliott or Prescott will have a sophomore slump? If anybody's gonna be, it's gonna be Prescott.
I don't think either one, and I'm not just saying that as a fan, but I think it's because
he would never say that as a fan.
Shut the fuck up. The only reason I think that neither of them will is because they can both help take the pressure off each other. So that's why. If it was one of them only on that team, then yeah.
It's B Money says the Bengals look so fucking awkward. They have these white and black jerseys and then them orange ass helmets. The helmet rule has to go.
Has to go.
Yeah, the Bengals have a lot. They have a lot of going on in their uniforms. That's true.
Maybe they can get a redone. Like these other teams are getting. So maybe.
Didn't the Lions just revamp their jerseys? They look a lot better.
Oh man, they look fucking badass. Oh,
but
man,
fuck them. Fuck that team. How about the AFC South? Who do you guys think will win it all? That's another great division. The Colts, the Jaguars, the Titans, and the Texans. They may be the best division.
I say the teams that are. It's gonna be obviously.
I'm going Titans.
I say Titans or Texans. I think it's gonna be between those two teams.
I think it's between Titans and the Jaguars.
I still don't say that Jags are going to be in there. They're going to be my dark horse, but I still think it's going to be between Titans and Houston.
But we both got Titans. Mariota is...
If he wouldn't have gotten hurt last year, I think they could have...
Oh, did I pronounce that right? Because one dude flipped shit that I didn't pronounce Marcus Mariota's name. Is it Mariota or Mariota?
I don't care.
I don't know, but somebody got their life fucked up when I mispronounced it.
They chewed him out.
Johnny Talk Sports says, Atlanta Falcons will have a top 5 fantasy defense this season. Get them before it's too late. Yeah, and Johnny, and if you're playing, if you join our fantasy league, I want you to take them in the 4th round. You got to get them early, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Right, Sean?
But
get them early.
To be realistic, I don't think they're going to be a top 5 fantasy defense, Johnny. This is the reason why. It's not because they're not talented enough. It's because this simple fact. Atlanta still has a great fucking offense who's going to be putting up 30 points a game. And this is the thing that hurts defenses when they're on a team like that, is that other teams are going to have to throw and throw and throw. And no matter how good of a defense you are, if a team has to throw, they're going to put up yardage and they're going to put up points because they're going to have to. So that's what hurts those kind of defenses.
So C, I think that's his name, says in Pace's mind, Cohen is Sproles, Trubisky equals Breeze, Shaheen equals Jimmy Graham. How much you want to bet he hires Sean Payton after Fox is gone? Yeah, I think Fox is definitely gone. And if we fucking got Sean Payton, holy shit, I'd be all for that. How about the AFC West? Chiefs, Denver, Oakland, Chargers.
Who's winning?
Oh, I got Oakland winning that division.
Oakland and Chiefs are going to be.
It's between Oakland and Chiefs. I'm going.
But
Oakland.
I like the Chargers. If Keenan Allen can stay healthy, I love their offense, dude.
It's between those two.
Well, no, I'm not saying Chargers are going to win. I think the win the division. I'm just saying Chargers will have a good team to compete with these teams, but they're not going to win.
Let's see. Willie Sniper Gang says ugliest uniforms: Denver Bronco throwbacks, Packers throwbacks, and the Browns. Everybody hates the Browns. Yeah. Eagle Speed says I love the Eagles all black uniforms.
Johnny Talk Sports says Falcons D almost won them the Super Bowl. Kyle Shanahan screwed them over. I put this on the fact that if you watch the game, if you go back and rewatch that whole game, even when they were up, 21 points or whatever, we're up by 20. I think it was 25 points. Their defense actually was on the field more than the Patriots' defense. The thing is, Atlanta was scoring so fast and so often, their defense wasn't getting any rest. They were still on the field for such a long time. So over the game, they tired out. So they didn't really have a chance to win them the game. I know they had that one interception return for a touchdown. That was great and all, but over time, if you can't stay off the field, you're not conditioned, you're going to get tired out, and that's what happened.
Let's see. Patriots versus Raiders playing in Mexico. I cannot wait for that game. We may even live stream during that game, watching that game.
We should.
I don't know if you guys will be interested in that, but that's going to be a great game. Craig says, are y'all looking to draft anyone from this recent draft early in fantasy? The guy that I would draft the earliest would be Fournette.
That's the only guy.
That's a guy who's going to go in the top 2 rounds, right?
I think so.
Absolutely.
I'd say end of second, beginning of third.
And that's legit. That's a safe.
Yeah.
You can feel safe with Leonard Fournette.
Oh, yeah.
And that's being real. Atlanta D, week 1 versus Chicago is a starting lock.
What's that?
He's talking about Atlanta's defense, fantasy football against Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
For daily fantasy, and Johnny, again, if you're gonna join our fantasy league for Sports Fury,
we're gonna do it.
You gotta draft Atlanta at least fourth round because he's gonna get taken, right, Deshaun?
Yeah.
Right, John?
They're gonna go early. You gotta take them quick and fast, man.
Let's see. Chargers are gonna be a better team than the Jags.
No.
Maybe?
No. The Jags have too much talent, and with them getting a solid running game now, because last year that's what their problem.
But you also
got to
look at competition. You also got to look at competition. The Jaguars, I think that division is much better.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, but no, the Chargers have a pretty good division.
And then,
they have Denver.
And then also Jaguars do as
Chargers,
much as
don't they have Denver in there? They have
Denver, Chiefs, and Raiders.
But they have a fucking tough division.
But take this into account, though.
What?
The Jacksonville Jaguars, even though we were high on them last year and we're even higher on them this year, they do have a history of letting everybody down and busting out.
Well, this is Tom Coughlin. I'm going to give him a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a little bit more credit.
Johnny says he'll draft Atlanta in the 7th round. That defense.
Hey man, join our fantasy league, so we can laugh at you when you get your ass whooped.
I like it. I'll take Wentz in the 1st round. In fantasy.
I hope you're joking.
Eagles League says everybody laughing at the Bears for Trubisky, but when Trubisky is a franchise quarterback, the Bears will be laughing at everybody. You know what, man?
He hopes.
I hope you're fucking right. It better be true because us Bears fans, we deserve it.
Yeah.
We are one of the worst franchises at fucking getting a quarterback, and I hope we get it right this time. I fucking hope so. Yeah. It's B1. Says, I'm not buying the Jacksonville Jaguars plan. Johnny Time Sports says, I am going to unleash my fantasy plans, and I'll still win. Okay.
Well...
we're gonna unleash our plans too.
So let's take a picture of this so we could have proof.
And we're gonna unleash our plans too, Johnny.
Yeah.
I challenge anybody to try to take us down. Let's see. The Chargers have a much harder division. What the fuck do you mean? The Chargers have a much harder division in the AFC South?
Well, but think about it. They have some of the Oakland, who's a great
team. I'm not
saying
it's a slump. I'm not saying it's a slump.
Chiefs have a good defense. Denver has a good defense. Raiders, actually, their defense
is getting better. Defense. Yes, it's a good division.
So their division's
but
getting tough.
Is it better than the AFC South? I don't think so.
I say it's even.
Even? Fuck you.
Yeah.
No. You're being safe.
Yeah, Letitia, we're talking about fantasy football. We could go on about hours and hours of
fantasy football. Fantasy season hits,
oh man,
we're going to be live streaming so much, and we're going to be fucking talking fantasy all the time.
We're gonna have like thousands of videos.
People laughed at the Eagles for trading up to take Wentz.
But
Wentz came in with a good fucking scouting report.
I thought Wentz came in. I wanted Wentz. I thought was the best quarterback in the whole draft over even Jared Goff, who went number 1.
I mean, he came. I mean, when those guys were coming into the draft, Goff and Wentz were looked as a legitimate 1 or 2 draft pick.
Yeah.
This draft class quarterbacks, they weren't looked that way.
So Lydia Romero. We are subscribed to our channel and turn on the notifications.
Yeah, everybody turn on your damn notifications.
So you can get our notifications. We upload videos every week. But if you subscribe to our channel, we're going to do some more updates probably in about a month and get some more details about that and see how many people get interested. So subscribe. We're going to do a video later on talking about it and go into details, okay?
Let's see. The entire AFC is tough as fuck to play in. The only easy team is the Browns. Not too long. Johnny, not for too much longer. The Browns are going to be good one day. Johnny Talkboard says, running back, wide receiver, Matt Ryan, Austin Hooper, Atlanta defense.
So, apparently you're in love with Atlanta.
Yeah. Take all Atlanta.
Please.
So, he's going to take the running back in the 1st round. He's going to take Julio. Yeah. He's in the 2nd round probably. Well, he said running back, but
we'll see.
Of course.
What did Craig say? Craig said, "Would it be wise for Dallas to reach on a trade?" No.
For Kiko Alonso?
First off, Jalen Smith is supposedly they're saying he's going to be back for week 1 for the season. If he's back, our linebackers are solid. We don't need to.
Let's see. Willie Snipe Gang. I think that's what it is.
What the fuck did you do?
Scroll
up, Josh. What happened?
Yeah, Willie Sniper Gang says, I've won at least 2 fantasy championships every year. I'll join your league.
Perfect.
Do it.
Make sure to subscribe and look for more additional info.
Yeah, he's subscribed. Okay. Yeah, so join our league. Absolutely. Letitia says, I'll learn. Sounds like fun. It will be fun.
Hey, you watch our videos. We'll help you. We'll teach you. We'll do like a beginner's
I wouldn't lie to you. Sean may lie to you, but
maybe.
Because he's a piece of shit.
I am.
But
apparently.
I wouldn't lie to you. So It's B Money says, I'm shocked Nathan Peterman fell as far as he did.
I was too. I actually thought he was the third best quarterback. To my opinion. Pro ready, right there with you. I'm right there with you, B Money.
Let's see. Jimmy Jude says AFC South was won with a 9-7 record. There you go.
What's that?
The AFC South was won with a NFC record, but that's not going to be the case this year.
No, yeah, but that's also because Mariota got hurt, and then who else was in? Jacksonville didn't live up to expectations.
Johnny Talk Sports says I've been an Atlanta fan since 1997. He's a Falcons fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So we know that he's a Falcons fan.
Okay,
Johnny,
all Atlanta?
Yeah, Johnny, I was wondering who are your teams? Like I know you're in Nebraska. They don't have any professional sports. So I was wondering who your teams were. NFL is Atlanta. Who's your NBA and MLB team?
Let us know now, Lydia. What do you guys think about Christian Hackenberg? I thought that he might have potential, but I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
That's another team that doesn't get the quarterback
Jets just have a shit history with quarterbacks. So I think I just don't like them. I wanted them to draft a quarterback this year, but they didn't do that.
Jimmy Jude says, I'll join the league too. Absolutely, man. Fucking hit us up.
Yeah.
Make sure
you follow us. Look for the notification about it. Edgar, do you think that Myles Garrett will change the Browns to a playoff team? Not right away.
No.
I kind of liked what he said.
Not right away, no.
I did kind of like what he said, and a lot of people. I saw people talking about it on ESPN. I didn't really read it or watch the article, but he said that I'm not going to be able to change this team by myself, and he's right. And I like how he's not putting all that pressure on him. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you want that pressure. Don't put all the pressure on yourself. Literally, not one player is going to be like an LT, all right? Lawrence, what's his name is
Lawrence Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor. There we go. I was like, I was about to say Timmons. I was like, no, that's not the fucking right thing. Lawrence Taylor, right? Fuck you. But
he's the guy who
I haven't eaten.
The guy who changed the game.
Yes, he changed the game. That's what I'm saying.
For defense,
there's never gonna be a guy like that probably ever again. So like, no guy is gonna be like a Lawrence Taylor and change the game. Myles Garrett, I think is gonna be great. He's a phenomenal athlete, and I think he'll be phenomenal. But he's not gonna change the team overnight. It's gonna be 3 years. Y'all will be a playoff team.
Eagle Speed asks, did you want Jamal Adams or Solomon Thomas? I wanted Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
Let's see. AFC West is so obviously better. It's not even funny. That was true. I just don't think it will be going forward. I think the AFC South is stepping up. I am such a biased Bengals fan. There isn't much else to do where I live, says It's Be Money. Johnny Talk Sports says, I am a Hawks Braves, but my friend is trying to convert me to the Cardinals.
Oh, fuck the Cardinals.
Cardinals?
St. Louis Cardinals, they beat the Rangers.
You know who would be a good
championship.
You know who's going to be a great team? Chicago Bears. Trubisky is going to be Tom Brady. He's going to be the next Tom Brady.
That's apparently what they think anyways.
And in Nebraska, everyone is either a fan of the Bears, Packers, Vikings, Chiefs, or Broncos, except for a handful of people. In Nebraska? Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do we got? Who do you guys think will finish last next season? Oh, that's a tough one.
Okay, while you're thinking about that, Wilson Breckenridge asked me, Kevin Owens or AJ Styles? Come on, dude. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. AJ Styles is the best thing in wrestling right now. Although I still love Kevin Owens, that dude's a badass. I liked him going all the way back when he was Kevin Steen in the indie scene. But they're both great, and AJ Styles is going to be better. AJ Styles is going to win.
So, who do we think will finish last next season? I think it'll be probably the 49ers. Or possibly...
I think they want to be. I think they want to be. Or the Jets.
I was going to say the Jets. There's always... I'm just going through all the teams here, just kind of just look.
Maybe the Browns.
Possibly the Browns or the Rams.
The Rams? Oh, they're going to be garbage as fuck.
Yeah, I think they'll be garbage, but I think it's going to be between the Jets and the 49ers.
Hamid says, please let me be on the league so bad. Absolutely, man. I don't see why not. I mean, shit.
We're going to try to get all the people we can.
Will the Giants have this great offense, Sean?
What's that? Who?
Will the New York Giants, will they have this great offense?
No, because they didn't get any fucking offensive line.
Their offensive line was
shit.
Terrible. But they
shit.
got weapons.
They got weapons, but they have shit.
The Jets will finish last and get Sam Donald.
Who?
Jets absolutely could finish last. That's an absolute pro.
Where are we at? Oh.
I also happen to know a few Eagles and Cowboys fans. I'm staying on campus right over the Ohio River since the campus is really small there. There isn't much party going on, says B Money. Huh. Nakamura is the GOAT, says Jimmy Jude. Nakamura. Fuck it. I love Nakamura. I would love to see Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania. That would be great.
Yeah.
WrestleMania in New Orleans, where I'm going. I'm going to WrestleMania in New Orleans, so definitely hope that.
Lydia asked, what do you think about Jeremy Langford? Should someone like the Jets trade for him since Chicago has
No one's going to trade for Jeremy Langford.
No, he's gotten hurt the last 2 seasons. So unless they're giving him away for cheap.
Cardinals,
but I don't see why they would do that.
Johnny says Cardinals will trade up for a QB in the 2018 NFL Draft. Just putting it out there. All right,
I agree. I honestly think the Cardinals will.
We'll
I really do.
Thank you. No balance, no offense with a declining quarterback, says Eagle Speed.
Best cornerback. I mean, who's the best cornerback in the league? Corner.
Best corner.
I'm gonna have to go with. Well, obviously, Richard Sherman's always in the discussion. I'll give him his Patrick Peterson's always in the discussion. Darrell Reeves fell off last year.
Johnny, hold on. So you think about that? Johnny says there should be several leagues hosted by you two.
Yeah, we're probably going to have multiple.
It's probably going to have to work out that way.
Yeah, because we're having a lot of people interested.
So many people are interested. We can do several leagues, absolutely. We could probably do a 10-man league, a 12-man league, a PPR league.
If we have 16 people interested, we'll do 2 8s.
Yeah, Willie says, how many people are you going to have in your fantasy league? We're probably going to have several fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
Like several 10-man or 12-man fantasy leagues.
Yeah. Be
sure to join, man, and we can handle it, and we do it every fucking year. And
it'll
be more fun this time
what did we do,
with
like
our YouTube channel, right?
4 fucking leagues last year?
Yeah, so it'll be more fun this time around. I mean,
yeah, because we could talk shit to y'all.
We're doing it with our fans,
and
that'd be great.
Let me see here. We missed some. Hold on, let's scroll back up. So I'll sub if you say I'm Sofa King. We tall did. What?
I'll sub if you say so fucking retarded. That's what he wants you to say.
We tall did? I don't know.
I'm so fucking retarded. Absolutely, Sean's fucking retarded.
Sure.
I've been saying that for so many years.
Sure, now go subscribe.
Yeah.
Now, I still want to see Conor McGregor whip Floyd's ass. I agree, but I think Floyd will still win. Because if you're putting Conor in a boxing match versus Floyd, I still think Floyd
Lydia says Jets will win more than 5 games.
No, they won't.
Ooh. You probably don't want
the most 5 games.
You probably don't want them to.
You don't want them to win 5.
You want to keep rebuilding and have good draft picks.
Which late round pick do you think will be the biggest steal? Oh, I already said it earlier. Caleb Brantley, 6th round pick. He's supposed to be a 1st round pick, but because of those charges about him assaulting a woman, it was dismissed. So he is fine.
Jake Butt. Okay. Wilson Breckenridge says, you guys need a Patreon. Yeah, we're not even close to being there. We don't deserve nothing like that.
We don't deserve that yet. We want to wait until we're a lot bigger.
We are babies on YouTube.
Yeah, we have jumped up a lot, guys, and that's thanks to y'all. We definitely appreciate
it. We appreciate you saying that,
we've jumped up a lot.
Oh, my God.
And we
Can we say that real quick? Man, thank you guys. Oh, my God. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys have been great, commenting. Even though some of you who disagree with us, you guys are fucking awesome. Especially
I love these arguments. Like, people are fucking getting pissed off at us and calling us idiots.
I cannot believe how fast our channel is growing. It's ridiculous. Our goal, when we first started this in October, we thought 200 subscribers by the end of the year.
Yeah.
With our first year. We're at 550 right now. I'm like, God damn. But
it was awesome.
And I also want to say thanks to our YouTube friends, UCF Jaguar and Johnny Talk Sports. Johnny Talk Sports, me and him, we talk to each other on Twitter, and
it's been phenomenal.
Yeah, Johnny, you've been great, man. Thanks for your support, and everybody go check out Johnny and Talk Sports and go subscribe to him.
And UCF Jaguar. If you like the Jaguars,
UCF Jaguar, man, that dude is a.
He just got got interviewed by ESPN Radio, right?
By I think Rover Sports on ESPN Radio out in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
UCF Jaguar doing big things,
out,
man. That dude knows his shit.
He knows his shit. Let's see. Let's see here. Tyreek Hill is a beast. I agree with that. I will win every single one of your fantasy leagues. Well, we shall see, sir. I like his confidence. Let's see.
Floyd struggles with southpaws. Connor's a southpaw.
Yeah, but but the thing is Connor's gonna be fighting Floyd's game, right? He's gonna be in boxing. If Connor, I do like Connor, but Floyd is, man.
BR says, "Come on, guys. Joe Montana's better than Tom Brady." I don't think so anymore, buddy.
I don't think so anymore, man.
I used to be right there with you, man, but
this is why.
After that comeback win the Super Bowl against Atlanta, I just don't think so, man.
This is why. Okay, first off, the last two Super Bowls,
Brady is not only a GOAT, he's the god.
The last couple Super Bowls that Brady has played in, he has broken the record for most points being down by. Before, he set it 21 points down, he came back and won. This last one, obviously, we're all stunned. 25 points and came back and won. So both times he set a record, and those were all records. Before it was I think at the most 10 points. So it's been fucking awesome.
Mick McDonald says, "Do you think Ezekiel Elliott will have another rushing leading type of year?"
He doesn't think so. I think so.
Jordan Howard's going to do it. Lydia says, "What do you guys think about Madden 18?" Let's talk about Madden 18 real quick. Madden 18 is coming out.
I can't wait.
Tom Brady's on the goddamn cover.
GOAT edition.
I am pre-ordered for the GOAT edition.
Yeah.
And someone already brought that up earlier, wondering if we would play Madden and stream that.
Stream it. We're going to do it.
Tomorrow, we said fuck it. So tomorrow night after we do our live stream here at 8:00 tomorrow, so you guys tune in for that. And after we do, and after we do that for a couple of hours. We're gonna stream Madden 17, me and Sean playing, and so if you guys are interested in that, and then for Madden, and if you guys do like that, then
we'll make it consistent.
When Madden 18 comes out, we'll fucking start streaming some gameplay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna scroll up because we've gotten a lot of comments. So Lydia, she said, "What if Hack does good? He hasn't even played a game." You're right, but that's what scares me a little bit. The coaches were not even confident to put him in the game, even with all the injuries and the shitty play by Ryan Fitzpatrick. That scares me. Xavier Woods is going to be a best. Yeah, I like Xavier Woods. I think he's a phenomenal. I think we got a good player in that. But I still think Caleb Brantley in the 6th round, a first-round talent that far, that's phenomenal. You're welcome, Johnny Talk Sports. Thank you for watching my NBA 2.0.
We're already past this point.
Yeah, I know, but
wait, go to Craig. Craig started.
No, fuck Craig.
When can we get this college football commentary going? When college season starts running around, Craig, we're going to have Craig on the show because Craig knows about college football way more than we do. I don't know shit about college football.
I don't know shit either.
So
I know a little, but I don't know shit.
Johnny Talk Sports says, UCF Jaguars are better as an analyst than half the people on ESPN. Absolutely. I could see this dude being a legitimate reporter for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah,
so for real. So shout out to UCF Jaguar. Guys, go check him out.
Yeah, go check him out.
Will Kirk Cousins be a Redskin next year? Probably not. 49ers might go after him.
They're pushing it heavily.
And the Redskins don't seem to be sold on him.
They're getting a new GM now, so the new GM's always kind of hit the reset button, so we'll see.
Willie says, no, seriously though, guys. I will win every single one of your fantasy leagues. Not even fucking kidding. Willie, we are gladly going to take that ass, and we're going to metaphorically fuck you in the ass in fantasy football. Sean might physically fuck you in the ass.
What the dude?
But we're gonna, we
Shut
can't
up.
wait. Do you guys have Xbox or PS4? We got PS4.
PS4. It's the way to go.
It's B Money says, I'll work y'all at Madden 17.
Hey.
Probably.
Probably not. I play Madden 17.
Yeah, he plays a lot. Which team do you hate the most? Packers. Madden is trash. They need to let go of license. Yes, absolutely. Willie, I couldn't agree with you more.
Not gonna happen though.
I wish NFL 2K would come back. Oh my god, NFL 2K5 with
Yeah.
Terrell Owens on the cover. One of the greatest fucking sports games, period, of all time.
It's just not gonna happen.
I loved it.
Best receiver, Julio Jones is the best overall receiver. Speed, size, hands, everything.
Johnny Talk Sports says, I know some college football. Yeah, Johnny Talk Sports, he knows some is college. Madden curse. The last few players have gotten hurt during the season. They hurt a lot of people.
But like B Money said, Brady is God. He's a football.
He's
god.
above it, Leticia. So
the Madden curse is gonna run away from him.
Eagle Speed says, I can see the Bears winning 7 games next year. If they won 7 games next year,
No.
I'd be pretty happy with that.
That's
I'd
a
be
miracle.
Really happy.
That's a miracle. What is Matronic says? You guys should mix it up and react to Wall's fallout.
To who?
Walls? Are you talking
Everyone
about?
said that. Wait,
Are you talking about John Wall? What are we talking about?
where are you at? Where's that coming?
Right here.
You guys should mix it up and react to Wall's fallout. I don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure.
Get
Get back to us. Let us know exactly what you're talking
Wilson Breckenridge, 2K5. Yeah, NFL 2K5, one of the greatest fucking
about. Yeah.
sports games, period. It was kicking Madden's ass. Offensive Rookie of the Year prediction for next season, easy.
Oh,
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Everyone said that he had to sit down for a year, but now after they did,
You're talking about Christian Hackenberg. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know though. Like, we'll see. I'm just not sold on the guy. He had some issues at Penn State, right? He was actually a Penn State guy. Bill O'Brien left after he was there for a year, and his whole game's changed. If you go back and watch John Gruden's QB camp, you'll actually see he kind of his style changed, and all his mechanics just went out the window. His footwork and everything. So we'll see if they can get that back. I think he's got potential.
Jet Dot Sports says Derek Carr is my early favorite for MVP next season if he stays healthy. I
agree.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
He definitely a candidate. I don't know much about college football, but I know NFL at the back of my hand. It's B Money. I'm right there with you.
Except for you being obsessed with Bengals.
Matt Ronica says YouTube it. Okay, we will. We'll check that out. There's a compilation video of every time Jay Cutler has thrown an interception against the Packers. I think I've watched that one.
Yeah,
I think I've seen that.
Long.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Walls Fallout official video. All right, we'll check that out.
We'll check that out.
Appreciate it. No love for McCaffrey? Hey, Craig, I was telling this motherfucker that McCaffrey is going to be...
I don't like him in the system. I don't like him in that system.
Leonard Fournette's my favorite, but McCaffrey is second. He says he doesn't like him in the system, but like I told him, I made the point earlier that if the Panthers are drafting McCaffrey, obviously they're going to change how they use their style of running back, how they do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to change that for McCaffrey. You're just not going to use him.
Why would you change that for him? Like, you have fucking...
Because you drafted him.
You have Cam Newton. Fuck? Cam Newton's the primary guy in that offense.
And he keeps getting hurt. You don't want to keep getting hit, motherfucker. Fuck you, piece of shit. He says, just watch it and you guys will laugh at and we will laugh at your
wants us to
reactions.
watch it right now.
People, I guess he wants to do reaction videos. I've seen those on YouTube. I don't know, maybe. We'll see about that. I'll check that out. Winston could be a dark horse for MVP. Maybe. I love fucking Tampa. I can't wait to watch their Hard Knocks.
Oh man,
That's
me and you
great.
both wanted them. Didn't we say that we both wanted Tampa?
I mean, Jameis Winston's interesting. Deshaun Jackson's interesting. We get to know Mike Evans.
Your love child.
Mike Evans.
Or not your love child, but your lover.
Fuck you.
Mike fucking are loving Mike Evans.
Is one of my. He
fucking wants to have his babies.
He's one of my favorite players in the NFL.
He will let him fuck him in the ass.
Oh, fuck your mother in the ass. Just a hint. Who my fantasy QB will probably be? Someone steals Matt Ryan from me. Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, the offense changed from a pro style to a spread offense. That line was very bad.
Yeah.
This guy can't intercept one of Jay Cutler's passes. No shit. He's probably going to get intercepted being a fucking broadcaster. Jesus Christ. McCaffrey ran behind the power system at Stanford, though.
No, this is the thing, though. It's a different style of run. Like, Cam Newton's going to be in the shotgun. It's going to be more, like a,
Craig says
option kind of run.
6-10 last year is a good reason to change Carolina's offensive scheme. Thank you, Craig.
But what about the year before that?
What do you mean? What about it?
They won 15-1 in the regular season.
Yeah, okay.
So
and it was all on Cam Newton's shoulders, right?
Yes, but Cam Newton got hurt last year, and that's why they went down. And
so you can't rely on it all to be on his shoulders.
We'll see.
You just can't.
I just don't, I'm not in love with.
Joey Talk Sports says Mike Evans is the best wide receiver Texas A&M has ever had. No doubt. No doubt.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Mike Williams with Phillip Rivers. Mike Williams will be Rookie of the Year. That's his second candidate behind Leonard Fournette, right? Mike Williams.
Yes, I say Mike Williams behind Leonard Fournette.
Let's see who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Patriots probably, right? Patriots got to be the fucking top.
Patriots or Falcons.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
Just to put it out there, this Patriots team, this talent,
the best team
this could be one of the
ever.
greatest teams ever put together.
Yeah.
Like up there with the 72 Dolphins, the 91 Redskins, the Cowboys, and the 90s, 85 Bears.
I'm gonna say Falcons though.
It's gonna be Patriots.
Falcons are gonna upset.
And we're gonna go watch them. They're so good.
Yeah.
We're gonna go watch them.
We're gonna watch them.
Cutler threw more picks than Scott Hall. Cutler has more picks than fucking Kevin Nash has goddamn
this is
torn quads.
We actually did a video about that, Edgar. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you might have, I'm not sure, but he's asking who is the better broadcaster, Romo or Cutler. We did a video on
go check that out
on Cutler becoming a broadcaster, and we kind of went over that. So.
And we think it could be they could both be great different ways. Tony Romo is gonna be more likable, right, and everything like that. But Jay Cutler could be so much more interesting. He's an asshole, right? And Jay Cutler could be the better one. But right now it should be Tony Romo. Yeah. Tony Romo seems like a natural for television.
I think he'll be great.
Jimmy Jew says, bro, I want to join a sports debate channel so much. I love discussing sports. I know all about sports. Hey, you know what? Tomorrow we're going to be doing a debate.
We're going to do let the debates begin.
Our series of videos, let the debates begin. Tomorrow when we stream, we're going to do that live. So I want to see you in that lobby there, Jimmy Jew.
Yeah.
Which team will have the number 1 ranked defense?
Who? Wait, what?
Which team will have the number 1 ranked defense?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I know Josh says Atlanta, right? I say it's going to be Houston.
Who would you rather have? Would you rather have nobody attend your wedding or your funeral?
Oh God.
I don't give a fuck either way.
Josh could care less.
I really don't give a shit. You guys can talk sports while reacting grade A YouTube stuff. See if you can watch it and still answer questions. I guess. At Jimmy Jude, I'm thinking about starting that soon. Steelers getting Martavis Bryant.
Marvel? Marvel? What the fuck are you? Josh can't read. He's dyslexic.
Fuck you. Martavis Bryant back is huge. Plus, Ben Roethlisberger has the retirement storyline, so it's rigged like it was for Jerome Bettis.
Yep.
I guess. Is that the best story you could come up with though? If you're making shit up for storylines, the NFL. I have the Falcons winning. They had such a solid playoff run, and it had in the palm of their hands.
Craig agrees with me. See, Craig's a smart guy again.
No, well, I mean, shit. No, it's the Patriots. I'll sign up for notifications and leave a like. All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man. At Johnny Talk Sports, if you do feel free to message me. What are they talking about?
Oh, they're talking about the debate. I think Jimmy, Jude, and Johnny are gonna get in some debates.
Oh, you guys are gonna throw down? Have a debate? I'll watch that. That'd be pretty cool.
I love debates.
New York Jets defense is underrated.
Who? Wait, what?
Lydia says New York Jets defense is underrated.
Well, they got Jamal Adams. I didn't honestly.
The guy that I wanted for the Bears.
So Lydia, I was shocked. I don't know why they did this. They drafted Jamal Adams first round, and then they got another save. I can't even remember. Saved in the second round. It didn't make sense to me. They had so many other needs. I thought it was pointless. I thought that was the stupidest thing I saw.
Jimmy Jude says, "What position is more important to you? Number 1 running back or your number 1 cornerback?"
What position is more important? Running back or corner, huh?
I'm going to have to say corner because of the type of league we're in, right?
All
the receivers that are out there, you got to have a corner in this league.
Yeah, but a running back can make or break a team too.
It's a passing. If it's a passing, style fucking era, right? Obviously,
I'm gonna still say running back, and I know it's going against the grain here, but because look at how it helped Dallas out last year, right? In my team, for example, we We had no good defense last year. We still went 13-3. Why? Because we ran the ball, kept our defense fresh, kept them off the field, and didn't expose them as often. So that's why running back can help out that corner.
Yeah, I'm going corner. What about the Saints? The
Saints are like honestly,
it's big money
they're
agrees
rebuild.
running back.
Yeah.
I say passing. I say it's a passing league, right?
Yeah.
So on offense, the quarterback and wide receivers are most important.
Yeah.
And so to counter that, you got to have a good corner. You have to have.
I'm sorry,
a corner.
but I just say running back.
When you got Julio out there,
this
you
is
got
why.
Antonio
Because
Brown.
no matter how good of a corner you are, if you don't have, you need help though, because you need someone to be able to get to the quarterback. And say you have a no D line that can get to the quarterback and rush. What do they say? You can't go.
How many Super Bowls? How many Super Bowls did
5.
fucking Adrian Peterson win for the Vikings? How many did this?
Well, that's no. But that's because they never had a quarterback. But we're not talking about that. We're not because that's different. We're talking about running back versus cornerback. Which one helps the team more? And it's going to be running back because a corner is also dependent on a D line and a pass rush. Because they don't get if a quarterback.
But in this league though, if it's a passing league,
let me ask you this:
you could just have a decent running back, right?
Look at Aaron Rodgers, right, and what he did against the Cowboys in the NFC playoffs this past year. Remember, he had all that time. We could not get to him. We couldn't sack him. What did he do? Scramble? He threw that fucking 30-yard pass. I don't even know.
And if you had a good corner,
no, it doesn't matter how good of a corner you are. If you can't cover a guy more than like 5 to 6 seconds. It's been a proven fact, no matter how good of a corner you are.
Oh, because I'm pretty sure Atlanta did well with him the very next game.
Who?
Against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, because they had a better pass rush. They had the #1 sack leader. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going corner.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I'm going corner.
Let's
see. Cowboys will not be in the basement this year. No doubt the Eagles, Giants, and Skins improve. But if anything, it will make more games decided by single-digit points.
Cowboys are going to win the division.
Let's see. We might have missed some stuff.
Russell Wilson or Derek Carr? Derek Carr. I think he's got a better team overall. One of the best offensive lines. Russell Wilson, RG3. Russell Wilson doesn't, so I have to go.
Jerry Rice and Randy Moss? That's going Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is one of the greatest football players of all time. Jerry Rice. It's not even debatable. People say that Dallas O-line is the best in history. Do you agree? I'm talking about that. Obviously the 1990s.
The 90s offensive line is hands down the best of all time of Cowboys. I wouldn't say this offensive line yet. I just say that they'll be.
Cowboys will be in the basement at 5-11.
Well,
no,
he's an Eagle fan. Of course he's gonna.
Come on, dude.
Come on, you're gonna put us. We're gonna put us below the Redskins.
Redskins?
When they just let go everybody, Pierre Garçon, Deshaun Jackson, they fired their GM. They have nobody there.
Lydia says McGregor's applying for a boxing license. He is ready for boxing. Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
He's ready for that payday. And,
it's gonna happen.
I can't wait to see it. Mayweather should win. He's gonna win, but I'm hoping McGregor. I'll be rooting for McGregor to knock his ass out.
Hamid, I saw you said best offensive linebacker. I'm sorry, offensive outside linebacker.
Yeah, who's your best offensive linebacker?
Shut the fuck up. That's got to be Von Miller. I've seen you fucking say it a couple times. Sorry, we haven't got to it. Well, it's Von Miller.
If you were to be an NFL defensive coordinator, what style of defense would you play? What about offense?
I would say, me personally, 3-4. I love the 3-4. I like more linebackers out there that can have a lot more speed out there. So I like 3-4.
What about offense? Would you run the West Coast offense? Would you run? Would you run a Chip Kelly type of offense?
I would not a Chip Kelly type of offense, but I do like the West Coast offense because I like spreading the ball around in quick passes, get the ball out.
And with the rules now,
don't risk your quarterback injury. So I like it.
Randy Moss or Michael Irvin? Randy Moss.
Oh yeah, Randy Moss.
Randy Moss all day.
Randy Moss.
Eagles draft grade. I would grade them an A-. They did good.
Eagles. A-.
Yeah, Eagles did really good.
Oh, hands down, dude.
Bears with 7 wins and the Cowboys with 5 wins.
What happened?
He says the Bears are going to win 7 games and the Cowboys are going to win 5.
Let's put a bet on that because I guarantee you there's no way the Bears have more wins than we do.
Alex says, I think the Cowboys can win the Super Bowl, and I hate the Cowboys.
I agree.
No, they can't win the Super Bowl.
I don't think they will. I think they have the talent and they have a good team, But I don't think they will, honestly. I hate to say that, but I don't.
BR says Poe had more touchdowns this year than Jamal Charles got in all of 2015.
Well, because Jamal Charles didn't even fucking play. That's true.
I'm surprised Jamal Charles got signed before LeGarrette Blount.
I was shocked.
Was anybody else more shocked about that?
Oh, my God.
Why didn't LeGarrette Blount get signed before Jamal Charles?
He should have been, I don't know. But either way, do you believe it's better sign free agents or save draft picks? Or safe draft picks in the long run? See, that's...
Damn.
See, this is the thing that people got to realize.
I'd probably lean towards safe draft picks. Ryan Pace.
It's tough, man, because it also depends on how good your team is. When you're a team that's always consistently winning, it's hard to get a good draft pick because you're always going to be bottom of the draft, right? So free agents can be a good asset. So it all varies.
Craig says, if I'm being honest, the NFC East is going to be the Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Skins.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Working on my fantasy quarterback rankings while everyone is arguing. You better be working on everything, Johnny.
You need a lot.
You better come with that fire, boy. You better come with it. You better be working real hard. Because you're going to need it.
And why are y'all... B Money, I agree with you. Why are y'all trying to clown? Bears going to be sitting there at 1-15. That would be awesome.
And then John Fox is going to get fired.
Yeah. And I would laugh. Pepsi or Coke?
Coke. Pepsi has a weird aftertaste.
Yeah, I don't like Pepsi.
The Browns' record this year. Any predictions? Like what?
I hope they're the worst because I want them to get a good draft pick again.
I think they have 2 or 3.
But I think they win 3 games. I say 3 games. Wins wise.
Everyone may find them garbage though. Johnny Talk Sports.
Yeah.
Let's see. Eagles beat Derek Barnett. And then.
Oh yeah, I think the Eagles have one of the best D linemen in the game. I really do. I love their defense. Their offensive line isn't that great.
Hey, don't bet on that because the Cowboys have no defensive back or safety or corner. Lydia's dead on that. She's dead right on that.
Well, yeah, we have a very young...
You guys have a shit defense next year.
No, we're not.
You guys are not going to have a shit defense here? The only one I believe in is Sean Lee, and that's if he stays healthy.
Jalen Smith?
And Jalen Smith, and then Taco Charlton.
And what about DeMarcus Lawrence if he's not suspended?
If he's not suspended.
He's coming back.
Okay, so red or white? Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on.
What kind of
hold on. The color red or white? Now we got to really fucking debate this shit.
I hate red.
It's got to be red. If you're choosing white, something fucking wrong with you. Yeah. Okay, so Johnny Talk Sports says messed up already. I'm not sure what he's referring to. He's probably referring to his quarterback rankings right now.
Well, you've already messed up in life, and you challenged us to fantasy football.
Fantasy football, we're going to take you down.
Reggie White or the fridge? Oh, Reggie White.
Reggie White.
Hands down.
Best NFL stadium looks-wise, other than Jerry's World. I'm going to have to say...
Well, we haven't been to every stadium.
And that's our goal.
We're going to go to every single game, home team, NFL game, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. Every NFL team's home game. Eventually, it might take us like 5 years, but we're going to do it. I went last year to Kansas City by myself. Josh couldn't go. But we did go to Tennessee together. That was actually pretty awesome.
LP Phil's nice stadium to look at.
It's Nissan Stadium now, buddy.
Yeah.
We went to Tampa Bay. That was pretty cool. The cannons going off. That was pretty badass. The overall city was shitty.
My top 3 would be Soldier Field, Lambeau. Those are the 2 oldest stadiums. You got to go them, and then I'd say Arrowhead.
What stadium? Arrowhead was phenomenal, by the way. It was the atmosphere, the electricity, and well, God, it was amazing. But you know what stadium I do want to go to?
Oh, Wilson just asked. What do you think about new Soldier Fields? What do I think about it? I mean, you saw that upgrade coming. It had to come, right? Yeah. Of course, I missed the original Soldier Field. I mean, but at least they kept Hallis Hall there. And I've been to Soldier Field. Me and my dad have season tickets, and I
kind of want to go. I kind of want to go to a Bears game. I've never been to Soldier Field.
I mean, Packers they're upgrading their stadium. Yeah. They upgraded their stadium too. Yeah. I mean, everything got upgraded. Yeah. I mean, Wrigley Field got upgraded.
You know what stadium though I want to go to, Josh?
What?
I want to go to the new Vikings Stadium.
No, I want to go to the new Raiders Stadium when that opens up. That might be the best.
About Vegas?
Yeah, well, that may end up being the best.
Of course, but
the Vikings look good.
Vikings and the new Atlanta Stadium.
Oh, and the new Atlanta Stadium. That looks fucking really clean.
They look badass.
Fuck, I hit my head. Shit, I mean,
dude,
what are you doing?
I think he's trying to.
Ray Lewis or Mike Singletary?
He's going to say
I'm going Singletary.
I say Ray Lewis.
I'm going Mike Singletary. If they were both right here in this room, you would be scared to death of Mike Singletary.
I'd be scared to death of Ray Lewis.
No, Ray Lewis.
He's a murderer. He's murdered someone. What do you think? Okay, so 49ers record, I think y'all might win 2 games. And if y'all get Kirk Cousins, obviously it's going to be better, but I say 2 or 3 games.
Thoughts on the NFC North? I got the Lions and the Vikings on top. With the Packers and the Bears on the bottom. Bears probably at the bottom.
Packers.
Let's see. Y'all should use Game Time. Cheap ass tickets on there.
We'll check it out.
Thanks for the tip, man. I appreciate that. What about the new Raiders Stadium in Vegas? When that opens up, that's gonna be great.
Phenomenal.
And me and Sean plan on being there on opening night.
That's
the first game we're planning on being there, and we're planning
phenomenal.
on being there on the last game that they play there in Oakland.
All right, so that's our goal.
So yeah, let's see. Most overrated team in the NFL.
That's a good question.
Most overrated team. Shit. I know some people want to say Seahawks.
Oh,
Seahawks may be the most overrated.
I think so. They're
overrated.
They're always put in there in that fucking category. Super Bowl contenders when they lost their whole offensive line.
Actually, the Cowboys secondary got better. They got Antonio.
Thank you, Will.
Anthony Brown. Yeah. Let's see. Baseball stadium food versus football stadium food. Oh, baseball. Baseball stadium food, right?
Yeah, baseball. They have. Oh man, I love baseball food.
The football food.
It's like nachos. You only get nachos. That's the only thing.
But no. But overall, though, basketball.
Now I will say this though. When I went to a Chiefs game, they had some good barbecue.
Yeah,
in
but
their stadium. Well, you weren't there, but I did, and they had some good barbecue.
I love basketball stadiums. The Dallas Mavericks, American Airlines Center is really nice.
And
San Antonio Spurs. They have some good ass barbecue there.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, they got some good
hated
shit.
it because I'm a Mavs fan. He's a Spurs fan. We go to San Antonio their game. Obviously, the Mavs stadium's a little nicer, but their food is amazing in San Antonio. What?
Okay, so what if the Bears help us make the playoffs? God help us all. Yeah. Zach says baseball for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
In regards to your bandwagon fan video, what about when your teams leave town? What do you do? Like when the Cleveland Browns when they first left, or what about the Chargers when they left? The Rams when they left. What do you do? Do you follow them, or do when the Raiders?
At that point,
what about the Raiders?
They're about to leave. With them switching to a new team at that point, right? If they don't want to support a team all the way in Vegas, I'm okay with that, right?
Yeah, okay.
I'm glad they brought that up.
I guess what
I want to talk about what happened 3 days ago. I was at work, and this guy was walking around. It was right after the Celtics locked up and beat the Wizards Game 7, and he had this Larry Bird jersey on. And I was like, hey, man, that's a fucking great game yesterday. Your Celtics fucking locked it up. And then it was this older guy. He's like this older black guy. And he started walking up to me. He's like, yeah. And he started talking to me about basketball. And then I look up and I look at his hat. And it's a black Houston Rockets hat. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? This guy's got 2 different teams on. Okay, and that's not even the best part. So we're going back and forth. And then we start talking about the Spurs and Warriors. And then all of a sudden he's starting to walk away. And I'm like, man, I'm not even a Spurs fan. And I'm excited to see that series. And I wish Kawhi would come back to make it even better. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm a Spurs fan, too. And I'm like, wait, what? You got 2 teams you already represent. Now you're a Spurs fan? What, you got Spurs underwear on? Like, fuck is going on in this world? What is wrong with people? I don't understand it.
If your team moves, I guess it depends on how what kind of history you guys have. If it's the Chargers or the Rams, easily I could see you going to another team, right?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the Raiders who just moved, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would say stick with the Raiders. Like, if you're a Raiders fan, they move. You probably stick with that team because they have such a long history and they've already moved before, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it depends.
Lawrence Taylor, Charles Haley, Lawrence Taylor,
Lawrence Taylor
all day.
A better one would be Lawrence Taylor or Dick Butkus, and I'd go Dick Butkus.
Lawrence Taylor. Anyways, Odell or Jerry Rice. It's Jerry Rice, dude. There's no arguing that. He's the best of all
Jerry
time.
Rice over everybody. Just like
He's
Tom,
one of
just
the
like
best,
Tom Brady over everybody.
He's one of the best players, even that category of even those quarterbacks
overall.
like Tom Brady.
Yeah,
he's
overall.
one of the hardest working guys.
Craig says Texas Rangers food is fire, though.
It is, man. I want to go to some Rangers games, man.
You know they're thinking about they're trying to get a new stadium built.
They just got that renamed. Now they're wanting to build a new one.
They want to get a new stadium, which is crazy because I thought that stadium. I've been there like a few years ago, and it still looks nice to me.
It's still nice. I think so. Anyways,
Shit.
What do you think, guys? Lynch about Raiders. I love it. We actually did a video about it, Lydia, so go check that out if you haven't already.
Is Odell gay?
I heard that rumor.
I heard the rumor. I've seen some Facebook videos about it.
We never know. Edgar, Marcus Mariota or Jameis Winston? Man, that's a tough one. I like both.
I'm going Marcus Mariota.
I'm going to go with...
And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so sorry, not sorry. Marcus Mariota.
I'm going Jameis Winston.
Mariota.
Man, that's tough. I'm going to say Mariota tomorrow.
Okay. Let's see. Most overrated player in the NFL today. Most overrated player. Fuck.
That's tough because it all depends. It really... honestly, my most overrated player...
We talked about that earlier.
I think... Actually, I figured out. Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham? Okay.
Look what he did. He was so great in New Orleans, and then he just did nothing for the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh.
And he's just so inconsistent.
Ooh, let the debates begin. Barry Sanders or fucking Gale Sayers? No, here's a better one. Barry Sanders or Walter Payton?
We'll save that for tomorrow.
That's
going to be a topic for tomorrow.
Barry Sanders over Gale Sayers, right?
Yeah.
But Sanders or Walter Payton? That's where it's at. Jerry Rice had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in a league MVP throwing it to him in his entire career. Randy Moss played with 26 different quarterbacks. Has it own. No, sorry, man. Jerry Rice, go watch this fucking game tape.
Jerry Rice is a beast.
He's not only one of the greatest athletes. He did it for so long, and he's one of the smartest NFL knowledgeable.
Oh,
people.
Josh, you're gonna like what Hamid just said.
What? Mike Evans or Alshon Jeffrey? Mike Evans.
He loves Mike Evans.
Flacco is not elite. You could throw him.
He's only elite in the playoffs.
Well, that one time. RG3 spelling of these players' names is driving me insane.
Hey, this isn't. I'm not gonna lie, RG3. You are spelling some of these names wrong, especially these greats, man. But I don't really give a fuck. We know what you mean.
Shit, man. Mike Evans or Alshon Jeffrey? That wasn't even close.
No,
Mike Evans or Antonio Brown? Julio's the best. I would say I'm gonna go Mike Evans. I'm a huge fan of Mike Evans. Jerry Rice, undisputed GOAT. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there's no hands down. No arguing that.
Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver, just like Tom Brady.
He's one of the best players of all.
He's the greatest.
They said a lot of people don't know this, but Jerry Rice was almost like he was shitty when he first came in the league. And they were like, dude, you got to get your shit together because he was dropping everything. Yeah. And then he fucking put in so much work, and now he's rated. He's arguably the best hands ever. So,
but. Well, guys, it's we've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
We actually said we're gonna do this for 2 hours, so it's perfect, like a little bit over. So,
yeah, Sean's got to work early in the morning, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Man, it's been a blast again. We're gonna go live again tomorrow. Thank you for watching for tonight. We're gonna go live tomorrow at 8:00.
Yep.
We're gonna do some debate topics tomorrow and talk some NBA playoffs also. And then we're gonna do that for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then after that,
we're gonna stream some fucking games.
We're gonna stream
some Madden games.
We're gonna stream Madden 17. Me and Sean are gonna play.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
And so right after we stream at 8:00 from 8 to 10. Yep. After that, we're gonna stream Madden 17 gameplay, and we're gonna talk. We're just gonna talk some shit, talk some sports while we're streaming.
Yep.
And get ready for Madden 18 because we're probably gonna do that regularly.
So fucking excited.
So, guys, we appreciate you guys for fucking tuning in tonight.
And
we had so much fun.
I'm Sean.
I'm Josh. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. Let everybody know, including your mother. And,
You've been on this mother thing lately.
Yeah, I want to. Fuck, why not? And be sure to turn on your notifications, and so that way you guys can
keep up with all content and
future content, and when we go live.
So and again, last thing for our fantasy league, we had a lot of people mention it. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification. We're gonna start talking about it probably in the next week or month.
You want that shit turned on before the NFL season starts, because a month or two before the season starts.
We're gonna be going all
because we're gonna be going all in on that shit. But guys, again.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night at
Yep.
8 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're going live tomorrow again. Thanks, guys. See ya.